this shit. You
Oh,
feel
yeah.
That patch fucked up everything that I do.
Motherfuckers is mad, bro. All the cheat shit now gone. Now motherfuckers gotta actually play the game. Now they like, I don't know if I want to do this now. I'm saying, Siggy got sold. He's like, I'm not gonna update the game. I'm gonna play the game till I beat it. I refuse to play this patch version. I said, oh man,
That's
yeah, they nerfed his cheat shit. He was like, I can't do this, man.
all right. Well, what's going on, people? It's your boy Woozilla. Welcome back to another Run Those Games podcast. First and foremost, make sure that you rate this thing 5 stars on all podcast platforms, Spotify, Podcast, Stitcher Radio, etc., etc. Rate that thing 5 stars. It brings in more listeners. More listeners make us happy, and it'll make y'all happy. You dig what I'm saying? So when we have more of a reason to put more of these shits out for y'all. You dig? And make sure you cop some of that Renegade merch. The link and whatnot will be in the bio. And we gonna go ahead and get ready to get this party started, because folks, we done got some royalty in the building. Know what I'm saying? But he go ahead and get the last like little intro joint, because you know we gotta go through the regulars first. You already know who I am. We gonna go ahead and go through a wrestling Rambeezy. Say what's good to the people, brother.
All right, we're gonna nip that in the bud right now.
How you wrestle?
I'm gonna go ahead and nip that shit straight in the bud. Negative. As soon as I beat this story, I'm cutting this shit off and deleting it. What it is, everybody? It's your boy Rambeezy. Back again with another episode, 2 episodes in 1 week. You know what I'm saying? Still ain't streaming yet. It still ain't back. I'll be back when I feel like being back. I ain't there. But like we said, make sure y'all follow everybody in the game, and let us know how y'all feeling about the new panel, the slimmer panel. You know what I mean? But let's get it.
And I'm saying, producer main Biggie, say what's good to the people.
What's good? Glad to be back. Glad to talk some games. Still working on a new video. Hopefully I can get that done this week if I don't get in my own way. I hope y'all do enjoy the podcast. Like Rambo said, let us know how y'all feel about pretty much the new way we're doing things. And yeah, I'm just ready to talk games.
All right. Make sure you make some more beats, goddammit.
And I'm working on one right now.
Last but not least, our guest here. Know what I'm saying? It's part of one of the most iconic gaming groups in the industry. Don't at me. Don't ask no questions, because you know who they is. They are the Enlightened Gamers. You dig what I'm saying? This man is damn near as argumentative, if not more argumentative, than Rambo himself. I mean, considering that, if I'm not mistaken, he is a Virgo, it kind of makes fucking sense. It's either two heads of the same goddamn coin. As well as my man seeing what's going on in the gaming industry and did not like it, and put his own money where his mouth is, and is developing his own game.
Shit is heat, by the way.
Make sure y'all go check that out, support that. And one of the most eloquent motherfucking speakers I've ever heard describe and damn near sell me on games I did not want to play and or buy. Gaming Ethos, everybody.
Such a crazy intro. Thank you so much for having me. I'm actually a Scorpio, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm actually a Scorpio. So fun fact. Now people know that about me. Yeah, I'm actually Scorpio, which I guess some people find surprising, but yeah. But thanks for having me. Yeah.
I could have sworn he was a Virgo. I don't know who I thought.
Yeah, no. I'm actually Scorpio. I was in November. That's my birth month. So
that's why. Okay. That's still, regardless, I'm still gonna laugh and Virgo at everybody just because I can. Let's go ahead and get on to these damn topics. First things first, Elden Ring, the game that has taken the industry by storm, made from Software. The same people who made Dark Souls, what was the other one? Sekiro, Demon Souls, that whole thing, where the whole entire phrase is get good, and that is the fucked up part is they're right. You actually have to get good to play those fucking games. Elden Ring is basically an open world version of that, and by what I've heard and by the conversation I've had with the homies in the chat, as well as even co-workers, which shocked the shit out of me, this game is a lot easier than those games, but it's still just as difficult, which is kind of like a weird type of balance. I have not played this game because I value my controllers. I'm liable to break some shit. I literally just broke my monitor before the damn podcast started. Didn't even mean to. So I'm not playing it, but I do like watching it. The streams will not be dope, and the boss fights are immaculate. And it's done so well. In fact, it's actually sold 12 million copies, I think, within the first week. so this game is doing some dope shit. Ethos, go ahead and give us your impressions and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I mean, I really like the last couple of FromSoft. Not gonna lie, I was like originally I wasn't like a big From Software fan. Like I didn't finally get it, I guess, until Dark Souls 3, and then I played Sekiro, and I played also the original Dark Souls, a little bit of that. So like this has been kind of like I've been excited for this game like since they revealed it. Even though I didn't know what the hell the game was even about, and then just to see it come out and just be this like big surprise that I think like no one really saw coming. Like I think a lot of people were just like, yeah, there was hype for it, but they didn't know like, you know, how crazy it was gonna actually become. It's been kind of cool to watch, and just my favorite part has been just like watching a bunch of people who have swore they'd never play Dark Souls or never get into it actually giving it a shot and finding out they actually like it. That's been like the coolest thing to watch. So I've just enjoyed watching other people play it for the first time. That's been the biggest surprise to me, and the biggest enjoyment of it is just watching brand new people giving it a try for the first time. That's what I find really cool.
I'm definitely
yeah,
people
love
in that
it.
aspect. I cannot lie. I'm definitely people in that aspect. I refuse. Ain't even do it. All right, and Biggie, I want to hear your impressions because you was people at one point too, as what at one point, and your ass has been playing the fuck out of this game.
Yeah, I talked a lot of shit about Dark Souls and people being masochists of wanting to play that game. I'm sorry. It's so fun. I haven't stopped. I've made 3 characters.
Oh my
it's
god.
over for me.
Oh, you're gone, bro. You're gone. You got
It's
3 different
over
builds?
for me.
Oh man, this guy's gone.
Like I ain't even beat the game yet, but I wanted to make 3 different builds. It's over for me.
It's okay. I bought this shit on 2 different platforms, so you know, you and me we're in the same boat. Totally same boat.
Bro, like it's so they're not wrong. It's not, I feel like I'm struggling with English right now. Hard reset. I feel like it is a lot easier, even though I haven't played them. I feel like it is a lot easier than from what I hear about the Dark Souls games, just for pretty much sheer experience and hearing of how difficult some of the shit on there is. But it's still difficult whenever you get to a new boss and they pull out a move that you did not expect to see, or they keep switching up how they do the moves. So it's like, it's a very fun game of chess for me in my mind. And well, you know, I was stuck on 2K for how long has it been? Almost 10 years. So expanding my horizon and actually being able to play a game that is difficult, but I don't get a migraine, it's very enlightening, very fun. I'm stuck here, man. Sorry, I got a new addiction.
Nigga, even I didn't know you made 3 builds. What the fuck? I know you had 2 because you made the samurai and made a new one because you feel like you fucked that one. But I didn't know you had 3.
You had that
I wanted to
build
make it
for
better.
less than a week and made another one.
That's
It's
crazy.
so fun.
I'm not gonna lie, you and Mr. 56 might have something in common with all these goddamn builds.
Hey, he's spending money on bills.
So what was it for you that made you do 3 different builds? Was it like you just saw like YouTube videos or TikToks or something like that of people doing a different type of character and you was like, oh shit, I gotta try that? Or was it like
Yes, because the first one I tried to make a samurai. Oh my goodness, my dogs! But tried to make a samurai and thought it was gonna be cool. But then I started getting cool weapons and I saw like the Knight and Flame sword and shit. And I'm like, damn, I ain't got the build for this. So then I went ahead and made a confessor and started building for that, and that was so much more fun. And I did not look back. And then I started seeing like I saw the clip of like a Batman build and shit like that. So like more like
I saw
very
that on
close
TikTok.
melee shit.
Yeah, that joke's
wanted
actually
to
funny.
really do that.
Yeah, that joke is funny.
It makes the game so much more difficult because magic, I feel like, is very much needed for this, but it looks so fun to just be able to run around and punch people.
Yeah, I saw them playing the Batman music, the orchestra and stuff, and he was just
Oh
going
my
around
God.
ducking people and punching the shit out of them.
It
That
looks
was
so
great.
fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all make me sick. All right, that's all I can say. Y'all make me sick. TikTok is almost selling me on buying this game though, because I seen one clip where it was a dude fighting this big ass dragon, and this dragon literally got a damn lightning sword from the
Oh
sky.
yeah.
I seen that and I was like, I want it, but I know I'm a die
Hey, it's part of the cycle, man. You die, but just accepting death is half the battle. I think I saw it too, where some guy, he cut the clip like right when the dragon summoned the lightning. He's like, now hold on, can you imagine a dragon like breathing fire wasn't enough? He said, I'm gonna summon a damn lightsaber and try to kill you with it. Like,
I think I've seen the same exact TikToks. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my From You is screwed. Like For You page is like so screwed. It's just full on Elden Ring. That's all it is. It's just every single thing. It's either Attack on Titan or Elden Ring. That's all I have.
I feel like a slut whenever I get on TikTok because it goes from like gaming, comics, anime, ass and titties for like a good hour.
Titties, yeah.
And then it goes to like
girls doing cosplay dances and then going back to that. Yeah,
cosplay shit. I'm like, I mean, she did kind of dress up, you know what I'm saying, as Bulma. I can't not like that. I mean, my favorite character is Vegeta, so let me go ahead and double tap. And before I know it, ass titties for like another hour. I'm like, God damn it. Pain.
There was the one clip, I've seen it multiple times. It was more than one clip, but where it's this knight and people kept trying to shoot him with a bow and arrow and he disappeared.
Oh, and teleported? Yeah, I saw that.
See, shit like that.
That was lit. I said that's literally the strongest I'm pussy, like, oh, I'm pussy? Okay, bet. Okay.
Can't do that, bro. Some shit like
I still haven't found that dude.
I'm screaming like a bitch. I'm letting it be known right now. That shit with me, I'm screaming like a bitch. I ain't gonna be ready for it. I'm not.
Oh, 100%. I've seen the clips of, what's her name? Melina out here, because everybody was using the cheese, the mage cheese, and she's like an anti-mage, so like she like off rip just jumps you immediately. And it's just seeing the reaction of all these mages who are used to like standing back and firing, and all of a sudden now they have to actually like dodge for their lives. It's like, it's the funniest shit.
I saw when he said, well, let me tell you something, and before he could finish the
sentence,
the
the sword's already going through his chest. I was like, Jesus Christ. Dude, yeah, it's great. It's so great. I love it.
I can't do it. Fuck that game. Rambo, go ahead and give me your thoughts, bro. Or your impression of the game thus far.
I mean, y'all know I play everything.
You do.
It's rare when I don't play shit.
This is why I fuck with Rambo, because if I'm unsure about a game, he'll get that bitch and then let me know. He'll relay the message. Nigga,
I will give almost any game a chance except Fallout 76. It ain't happening.
Why you gotta bring up old shit, bro?
All right, bro. I'm not playing that dog water ass game, dog. Can't do it.
That hurt. That hurt.
I got Outriders, bro. I ain't even trying to end. I paid for that.
Okay, we even. All right, we good.
But this game, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't want to be known as a bitch. That's why I downloaded it. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be known as a bitch, so I got it. And then I didn't get off. That's not necessarily how I expected that to go. I didn't know what I was doing for the first 10 hours, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, no one does. No one does.
I didn't know there was a fucking tutorial until 40 hours into the game, and I went back and found out.
I thought you was about to get pissed off and quit that game. Like, you know, it ain't for me.
Oh, I was so close.
I was waiting for you to say it ain't for me. I was waiting for that DM in the group
message. Because shout out to Homeless. You know,
Homeless
she
clutch.
Telling me,
yeah.
I was watching her streams and I'm just like, this game look heat, but I just need to get to where she's at. And I couldn't figure out how to get to where she was. So I sat for maybe like 2 hours and just, okay, hold on. I was watching it for I was watching YouTube videos for like 2 hours trying to figure out how the hell to get to where she was at. I figured it out.
Changed your life.
And then it was over. I got like 80 hours in that game.
That's the crazy thing about this game is this is like the game. I haven't played a game like this in a while. I think I was like since like Witcher, where it's like I booted it up the first time and like I thought I was like, okay, I'm gonna play this shit for an hour because I don't want to get stressed out. And then I look up at the clock and I've played this game for 5 hours straight and didn't even realize it. Like the time just disappears when you play this game. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you and Adon alone have almost sold me on buying Witcher fucking 3.
Oh man, it was the same. That's why like I haven't felt this way in a while. Like usually like I feel fatigued by a lot of open world games, but this is the last one I've played since Witcher where it's just like I just got absorbed into the game and I couldn't put it down. I felt the same way about Witcher and shit. So that's actually been a really awesome thing to like
enough
experience.
Of that with Destiny because fucking Witch Queen drop. Then Rainbow Six Siege.
I bought Witch Queen and I still have to beat it. I still haven't beat that shit. I tried to do the legendary solo and I wanted to fucking that's a Dark Souls game. I wanted to fucking chuck my keyboard out of a fucking window.
I'm not the only
we doing that. Literally, me, Rainbow, and Biggie are like doing that shit right now. Like,
yeah,
man.
I didn't listen. People was like, "Oh, I was like, you gonna torture yourself if you play this shit solo?" I was like, "It's fucking Destiny. And this shit ain't gonna be hard, bro. It's just gonna just hide behind a rock." And these damn fucking AI, man. When they brought out the hive with the light and the dude with the blades, that dude pisses me off.
The hunter, yeah, he's the worst.
He's the worst. He is the absolute worst. Like this motherfucker will hit me behind walls. He'll literally know, like, "Oh, I know you're gonna try to peek," and then he's just gonna blow my brains out like immediately when I do it. Yeah, that's the true Dark Souls game.
Hour and a half to beat that bitch.
Yep. I had the mission. I haven't beat it yet, but you know the mission where you got to go down into this like cave, and there's like 3 different areas, like 3 different circular areas you have to go into and destroy a crystal in order for you to beat this boss's shield. I did that shit. I tried to do that shit solo and I quit. I literally rage quit. I was like, bro, I'm not doing this shit.
I had to do that one. I'd get big with that one. That shit took us a good hour.
I could not do that solo. Yeah, I could not do that shit solo. And even when I had a friend, we still upped and died like at least 10 times trying to beat that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? This is actually a Dark Souls game.
Oh, it's actually difficult. Like but the thing is, the reason why I like what they did though, I actually feel rewarded. Unlike previous, like expansions and whatnot, where it was like easy as shit and you could like kind of just mindlessly do it. Like
the drops are good.
Yeah, the drops are good. You actually have to pay attention because games all the time will say the AI will adjust or like they're smart or whatever, and they're always full of shit. Nah, the AI in this will actually push up on you like when they know that they broke your shield.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that because like I was the first one who was like, I'm telling you, like I was ready to shit on this man. I was like, this shit ain't like they were out here talking like this shit's gonna be like to the level of like what you expect from like a God of War Titanfall 2 campaign. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. And it was like we gonna make it really difficult. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, buddy. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then I was like, I booted that shit up. I was like, what? I'm like, this shit probably gonna be disappointing. I booted this shit up. I was like, now hold on, wait a minute. I was like, okay, this kind of got me engaged. And the next thing you know, like I did the first mission, I got clapped. I said, hold on, wait. I'm sorry, I must have been. Hold on, let me sit up a little bit.
Real quick.
I tried to do it again. I was like, oh, I'm not be able to run. And the thing was, I was expecting it to be hard because I thought they were just gonna like make their health bars just ridiculous. I thought that's what they were gonna do. But then when I realized, I was like, nah, hold on, wait a minute. These AI are dodging me. They're like dodging my bullets. Like they're moving out of the way. I was like, oh nah, bro. That's when I knew. I was like, oh yeah, I fucked up.
And if you're sitting at a distance too, they'll actually get behind cover and wait for you to move forward. I'm like,
wait for you to move forward. They'll literally refuse to like poke you, like peek out at you if you're like they're low. Like they'll wait and try to bait you with their own allies. I was like, this is ridiculous.
That shit is Rambo.
Full surprise,
struggle.
Made me mad, but still fun surprise. Fun surprise.
Oh, I've enjoyed it, bro. Rambo and I got like 2-3 missions done. I did like 2-3 missions with Big, and each one was a lot of rage and a lot of yelling because the Titan ones are the easiest ones to beat. They're annoying.
Yeah, they're pretty easy.
They chuck the shield at you, but they don't do it. They're not as aggro about it. The witch ones, I'm not gonna lie, they're just scary because all you hear is electricity. I don't want that beef. But the hunters are the most aggressive and the most irritating ones, and they actually will dodge your attacks. Like they actually have our hunters roll. I hate it.
Yeah, they're the worst. They're like the wizards are kind of like when they have their ultimates, you gotta be careful because obviously they can melt you like stupid fast. But like for the most part, you could dodge all their regular ability stuff. But it's just the hunters. Like they have like the seeker mist, the seeker grenade. They like have all the shit that we do as hunters. And I'm just like, I like to cheese people with doing like they're doing it to me. And I'm like, I see why people hate hunters. I was like, I totally understand it now. I see why people hate fighting us in PvP.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I hate hunters that we have to fight against. But I still hate Titans the most, and I hate Warlocks the most. I still say we're at the bottom tier.
I hate Titans the worst. I still hate Titans the worst. I think Titans are the absolute worst.
Titans have 6 damn different shields.
Warlocks kill you buttons.
Yeah, Warlocks can just float in the air for half an hour. Meanwhile, we just have to literally run, dodge, dip, and man. All right, bro.
Yeah, I got into an argument with some I don't know if you know who Benji is, but he's like a big. Yeah, he's a big Destiny. He's a huge Destiny 2. Like I do raids day one and that type of shit.
Yep.
And I got into a huge argument with him a couple months ago about it because I told him I was like, nah, like I was like, they gotta nerf this ability shit with the Titan because I don't like the feeling that this dude can rush me and one tap me with a button press. And he was like, no, it's fair and balanced. You guys have a dodge and you guys have a one-shot kill knife. And I was like, but this is a precision like what I have precision have to throw it. You just hit a button and you just slam into me and I die.
You can literally
and then like
me.
I shit you not. We had this literal long like argument about this shit, and I shit you not, less than 1 month later, Bungie drops a patch and they nerf exactly the thing I was bitching about. And I was like, I told you, eventually they were gonna do that shit, and he was so upset about that shit. He was like, the community hates them for doing that. And I was like, yeah, but it made sense. They want the gunplay to, be more important. They want you to actually kill people with guns, not just, using your abilities to like one shot people.
Yeah, I don't know if they reverted it. They put a tweet out about that, or actually that was the whole point of like one of the updates was come out. They wanted to be like more gun on gun and less
more gun on gun ability spam. Yeah, that's my problem with Destiny for a minute. Is like, that's the thing about Halo, right? Like, Halo's always been that sort of like gun on gun type of like, if you're good with your gun skill, you're gonna outkill the other person. And
yeah,
I feel like Destiny 2 for the longest time has been kind of like ability spam focus, where it's like, if I have the right, special ability or something like that ready, that's how I'm gonna kill you a majority of the time. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad they're starting to slowly transition closer to the like, all right, if I have better aim than you, I'm gonna like probably outshoot you.
I want to let it be known, fuck Titans, because they get all type of shields and bullshit. Warlocks get all type of bullshit. Like the fact that they have a shield that they can slam on the ground and then give them over shield. Why?
Yeah,
my bad.
I'll be fair. I got respect for wizard. I mean, not wizards. I have respect for I'm not hunters. What are they? Warlocks, because they have saved my ass multiple times in PvE. So I have nothing but respect for them. Titans are alright. Like, yeah, they definitely like barricaded and saved me. They play their role really well, especially the Sentinel. Shout out to the Sentinel Titans. But you lightning ones, I hate y'all. I hate y'all with a passion. The missiles, I hate y'all so much.
Yeah, you little
all those lightning ones,
bitches. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I hate y'all motherfuckers. But the other variations is the Sentinel version. I fucks with y'all, and the Warlocks. Y'all be saving us, so I ain't got no problem with y'all.
Shit, Biggie's heard me scream about Titans. I hate Zavala to this day. Fuck Zavala. Anyway, fuck that nigga.
We're out of luck. We don't got nobody good anymore. Hunters don't got nobody. Yeah, we're kind of mid right now.
Y'all got Crow, right?
Biggie, I'm about to swing on you through Discord. Don't ever play me like that.
I fucks with Crow, but I don't fucks with him that much. Like, I don't
get revived him for why?
Yeah, Titans are up crazy right now. They got all the OGs and they got fucking Saint 14. Yeah, they up crazy right now.
Is a god for real.
Yeah, literally a god roll, like Titan, like one of the most infamous Titans in the lore. Y'all got him, and we're over here like, can we get all of the most like badass hunters are either dead, missing, or like murdered. Like we have nobody.
Literally all dead. Fucking they got Shax too, because even like in Shax's lore, he's a god.
Got
too.
Shax. Yep, got Shax. Got Saladin. Got y'all got like the 3 OGs. Hunters over here like,
dead.
Sure, it'd be nice if we had anybody. They're all dead.
Like I really feel like every time I play Destiny, it must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice, my boy. You got some people of legend you can talk to. Must be nice. I gotta hear about Shing Malfur and Dragon Moore and they're all gone and dead. So
yeah, my favorite character, Cade, he just literally got murdered like a couple months ago.
Got killed in a prison. Worst place to die in. Died in the damn prison. So R.I.P. to Cade.
R.I.P. my nigga Cade.
He ended on a Cade note. He said, "How's your sister?"
He did go out like a badass. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hard way to like. If you gonna die insulting a man like that, that's definitely a way to.
But then we got even more tight though, right? He says that, and then his sister gets to come back.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I hate life and everything.
Everybody gets a happy ending, but Cade.
Man, I mean, theoretically speaking, he actually did get a happy ending. Like I told you, that one channel I follow, My Name Biff, who like breaks down like all the lore and shit like that. Cade actually did technically go out like on a high note, more or less. He had a voice note for everybody in case they killed him, like from Zavala, Ikora, everybody.
If someone killed him,
and he thought that Ikora didn't like him.
Yeah.
Like that one that he sent to Ikora, I'm not gonna lie, that one should have thugged here. That one hurt.
Like I didn't think it'd be you.
Right.
Like, damn. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Man, fuck Zavala. Anyway, so I don't want to touch this too much. I mean, as far as the actual politics of it, because I don't even understand it still. I've had multiple people try to explain it to me and it still makes zero sense. But we all know piracy's bad. Okay. And we know that Russia's one of the people who really don't play that shit. Well, considering the recent war with the Ukraine and shit like that, Russia is apparently now allowing the piracy of games, movies, and etc. And this is because a lot of companies, even AAA companies who we deem the devil, EA, Ubisoft, Activision, etc., are cutting off support to Russia from software, hardware, literally everything that can go to Russia for like sales and shit like that. They're literally cutting that shit off, like annexing that shit entirely. Like, nah. I'm not gonna hold you. That's crazy that they can just cut that shit off like that. And it's also kind of I don't know, sketchy that Russia's like, yeah, piracy. Because now I'm thinking from the consumer side, as far as like, you know, me playing games and shit, the hacks that these things can get away with now. Like I don't know how I feel about this. This is some fuck shit, but you know, what do y'all think, Biggie?
I think it's I don't want to, like you said, I don't want to get into the politics of it too much. It is definitely kind of funny because everybody's pulling out, kind of like, all right, we need something. All right, y'all can go ahead and pirate these video games because they're not gonna give them to us no way. That's pretty much all I got without getting political with it. Because that just the fact that everyone's pulling out of just doing business with Russia because of this is like this did not go as we planned.
Yeah.
Like they gave the last thing I was say, they gave the warning of, hey, don't mess with us. Everybody's like, all right, money.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, is this shit weird? Ethos, what you think about Russia allowing piracy now?
Let me think. So I don't know. I guess it makes sense in the context that, like, I feel like it's kind of misdirected, like kind of punishing the civilians of Russia for basically what, like, the, you know, basically the higher up of the governments are like basically doing. So it kind of sucks that, like, regular, like, I can't imagine like a regular ass gamer who ain't done nothing is just like, I want to play I want to play I don't know, a certain game today or something like that, or I want to buy like my favorite video game or play on like PlayStation, and I can't even do that because my government decided, hey, it was a good idea to rush into Ukraine and invade them. So it's like, yeah, it fucking sucks. I'm not gonna put the legality of, you know, piracy because, you know, there's certain, I guess, situations and scenarios where I think you can make an ethical argument that it's okay to pirate certain things depending on, you know, certain contexts. But
GTA 5, I'm not paying for that shit ever again.
Yeah, like I would argue certain things about Nintendo properties, where certain old Nintendo properties, I'd be like, you're more than ethically, you know, in a green zone when they don't give you a chance to, you know, legally get your hands on it. So you don't have much of a choice. But I don't know. You know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like it's kind of a little OD to try to, you know, hurt like basically like the everyday type of person doing this, really targeting higher up. Like maybe just find the government people and ban them off of PSN. I don't know. Yeah, find their IPs or ban. Like, don't let Putin play on his PS5. Like, we know he got one or something. I don't know. That's what I can think of right now. But yeah, it's kind of a messed up situation. I mean, their economy is basically down the drainer right now because of the sanctions. So it's like, it's not like they can afford them right now either, because the inflation's so insane right now for them. So
I'm just saying, could you imagine his gamer tag being the real Putin and nobody believing him?
Oh, I ran into someone named the real Putin in Elden Ring PvP.
Oh my!
And we just stared him down for like a good minute. It was like me and Siggy. It was the funniest shit. Yeah.
Hold up, the ops.
Yeah, like you stared like, oh, okay.
Like, ain't you supposed to be busy right now?
Yeah, aren't you in the middle of something right now? You playing Elden Ring right now?
That's tough.
I will say the one thing that whenever it comes, because I kind of agree with Ethos on that one, when it's like the everyday person, because I remember I saw a tweet about like Twitch wasn't going to be paying their Russian streamers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that one I was like, that's OD.
Yeah, that's
like you just gonna hold their money.
Yeah, how, like, especially if that's their livelihood, it's like, damn.
If
like,
that's literally your main source of income, and then because your country just decided, yeah, we gonna take this, now you can't get paid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's literally the epitome of, I didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, it literally, you know that meme of Superman and Lex Luthor, where it's like, we bomb people, we gotta go to war. Wait, what do you mean we? Like, like that's literally, I can imagine. I guarantee you that's how some of the Russians feel, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some of them that are like down for that shit, but I'm pretty sure like there's a good amount of them. They're just like, why are you fucking up our bag, bro? Like we supposed to be getting money right now, and you fucking it up over some damn war.
There's a lot of videos I'm seeing like on TikTok and etc. of like the Russian folks being like, not the Russian folks, but like the soldiers getting captured. Like, I don't even know why I'm here.
Dog, I mean, I'm gonna be lying to you. Like, if you got one side that's basically like, yeah, I'm just being commanded by like higher ups to invade this country, and you got the other side that's literally fighting for their freedom, it's like, yeah, the motivation side is definitely very scaled towards the Ukrainians. You kind of, it's like, why am I doing this?
It sucks even more because like they don't even like really want to be there in the first place, and it has to suck.
No, they don't.
And it has to suck even more knowing that you're the bad guy in this situation.
Yeah, it's like you are unfortunately become. Yeah, it's like, damn, it's like I gotta do this shit. Because like, you know, I'll probably get court-martialed or some shit, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I'm really forced to become a fucking villain, and maybe I don't even want to do this shit. It's fucking crazy.
The world got to be like, fuck me, and I ain't want to be here.
There's this crazy meme on TikTok that it was like if World War III started some shit, it was like it had a picture of Germany, and it was just like he was just like bobbity bobbity boo, and then it was that's literally what it just says, just bobbity bobbity boo, and it says when you find for the first time ever you're gonna be on the right side of a war, and then the U.S. is like, yeah, you're with us this time, and Germany's like, yeah, finally, we're gonna be on the right side of history this time.
Germany's like, finally,
we're not gonna get shitted on for one fucking big war.
Bro,
we're gonna be on the right side.
There was this one clip. It was this old woman in Ukraine. She was giving the soldiers the sunflowers.
Oh, flowers? Oh, that is
she was giving the sunflower seeds.
That shit's hard.
Bro, she a gangster for that because she was saying, "Go ahead and lie down here and die."
When you die, yeah. When you get killed, you can at least, you know, birth some flowers on your
fertilize the flowers. I was like, bro, that is horrifying.
That's some hard shit. That is some hard shit. I ain't never heard somebody insult me like that.
And I'm not gonna lie, if I was a Russian soldier,
I would walk away. I would go
like,
back.
You know, I don't want to be here no more.
I'd be like, did you hear what this motherfucker? A grandma told me that shit, dog.
Nigga, somebody Nana just pulled up on me, bro.
Handed me a flower and told me, yo,
fertilize it with my corpse, like, bro.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is built different. We should not be invading these dudes.
Nigga, we thought she was sweet over here. Clearly ain't. Hold up now.
Yeah, they wildin'. Yeah, that's what you fight. I'll fight for your freedom.
Yeah.
Hope everybody in Ukraine doing all right. Y'all keep fighting, bro. I know y'all kind of getting left out there in the cold by the rest of the world. I feel really sorry for y'all, but you know,
I mean, everybody's kind of like at a stalemate. That's
I don't know if we should do this.
It's that big thing where I told you about. It's like no one wants World War III.
Yeah, no one wants.
Country wants World War III.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, like how much can I poke? Can I poke them? How much can I get away with? Let's find out.
Like, and one of the biggest things that I always say, because I just remember from history class of like when the war is over, the losers pretty much pay for everything, and nobody wants to be paying for
Nobody wants to be the loser
in this expensive ass economy too.
with the damn inflation, the gas price. You sure you want to pay that shit? Nope.
You want to pay for everybody's restoration? I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do that, bro.
This shit's sketchy too, because we over here looking, because you know, America, we some goddamn bullies. We the police of the world, which is the fucked up part. And
America is waiting for them to hit something with a USA on it. Just to give me a reason.
Yeah, they want to. Yeah, 100%. They just want to. We all just want a reason. I'm like, everyone on TikTok is like just hyping themselves. Like they're treating this shit like it's a fucking anime, dog. I'm like, bro, real people are fucking dying over there. And they're treating this shit like a goddamn anime, going around talking about some, oh, do some pussy, do some. Like I'm just like, bro, no. Like,
real people are dying.
No, we just
I promise you, everybody making them TikToks talking about someone me and the gang pull up on Rush. I'm like, I promise y'all ain't as hard as you think you
talking
is.
About we gonna get Chief Keef. We gonna tell them that they said Chief Keef ain't a hitter and just sending Chicago over there to take care of Russia. I'm like, y'all need to relax, bro.
I need people to understand black people is not trying to fight for America.
Yeah, we are not about to be about that. Y'all got us really fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie.
What America's been dealing with for the past like couple of years, just recently. Like obviously we had a long history of this, but you know, just recently, I think we had. Yeah,
2020 and 2021 was a fucked up year for us, for real.
Yeah,
like, we forget.
You really think we vibing to die for our country right now? Nah, bro.
We all gonna sit there and watch. Like, oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, all lives matter. Handle that. And then all the people gonna stay here in America. Like, damn, they finally left.
Yeah, damn. Okay, yeah. All them people that got mad at us saying, well, you should be patriotic about your country. All right, then you go be patriotic over there and help them. Help us over there. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, fight for your country. We gonna be sitting right here.
If you don't fight for your country, you're gonna have to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
Shoot,
that shit.
Like, I'm out of the draft. They can't draft me. They're gonna have to full on conscription me. I got asthma and I'm out of the age gap. I'll be terrible.
I'm overweight, got bad eyes, bad knees.
I got asthma. You do not want me fighting in this.
Literally, bad knees, bad back, multiple concussions. fucking flat
Bad
footed.
eyes.
Don't use
Yeah.
me. I would say for you, Woo, if the war ends up being a bowling tournament, then call you. But if it's not that,
Fucking rush up on gang, dog. I do not care.
if it's a bowling tournament, that's how we gonna decide the war. Shit, sign me up. But if it's not that, nah, I'm gonna keep my ass at home. I'm good.
If it's a bowling tournament, nigga, I'm up in there talking big shit in Russian. I'm gonna learn Russian. I'm pulling up on my Kobe shit. I'm learning their language so I can talk shit. And wishing a nigga would. Say something on bowl of turkey on your bitch ass right now.
I'll do that.
But I don't know. I see what you're saying, like with the common man shit. That's definitely like supremely fucked up.
Yeah.
But I mean, this shit weird. I'm not gonna lie, this shit just weird. Cause I was seeing some shit where it was kind of like he just wants to take over that territory because Ukraine's like considering joining NATO and then all this other bullshit. And I'm just like, dog, can we all just get the
get along?
Like literally, we got enough bullshit.
I was like, we still in the middle of a goddamn pandemic. Nobody in the world wants to have a war on top of a damn pandemic. I'm like, we are going way too fast through these arcs. We need to slow down. Let's do one arc at a time. Y'all fusing arcs together. We got a pandemic arc in the middle of a war arc. I don't want no damn Naruto Great Ninja War arc in the middle of my goddamn pandemic arc. I'm good, bro. Just relax. Can we just have an arc of where's the filler? That's what I want. Where's my filler fucking
Can I get
arc?
like at least 2 years of filler
Where's the
first?
where's the slice of life arc, bro? Where's the relaxed arc? The romance, the life, the comedy. Where is that? Because I'm telling you, this is definitely feeling like life's a joke right now. I don't want to be part of it.
Man, this shit fucked up. The fact that like in hindsight, like our like generation whatnot is actually going to be taught in a history book in like 15 years is the nuttiest shit to me to think about.
Somebody literally put in the GI Discord that they had a picture of their recent history book, and literally there's a picture of Trump with Kanye, and it's literally written in the history book with an actual hypothetical question that the students would have to write down and answer about the polling population and voting in America and that type of shit. It was I couldn't believe it, bro. I literally like my eyes were not registering what I was reading. I just couldn't believe it. Like we're watching like history happen in real time. It's insane.
Can I just be woken up from the Matrix? Go ahead and unplug me, bro. I'm ready to go to Earth too.
I just want to see the history book where they have to explain that they told us to stay in the house for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Like,
nah, we're not gonna do that. Can you imagine like compared to like how like they handled the Black Plague, right? Like how you read about that, how they handled it, and then they read about this pandemic, and they're like, you read about like, oh yeah, like the warning signs were there, and da 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 da, and you're reading this like, okay, so obviously the world got together, they got their smartest minds together, and everybody did what was responsible in order for them to kill this thing, right? Right? And you just read it, it's just like no.
Niggas was still going to house parties, clubbing, the whole shebang. Now,
whenever I watch Jurassic Park, I no longer I never get mad about the movie saying this is unrealistic. No one would do that. 100% we'd do it. We'd make dinosaurs and we'd fuck it up. 100%. We'd fuck it. Like any movie now is not unrealistic to me. Now that I've experienced it in real life, I'm like, oh yeah, we would always pick the selfish, like most stupid thing possible. We'd actually do that in real life.
It's
so
not
now
even that far out now, and it's horrifying.
Not far out. Yep.
Like I used to be a snob, like in my childhood and early teens. Like we ain't that damn dumb. Like we stupid because we humans. We ain't that retarded. And then next thing I know, COVID hit, and I'm like, not even COVID. I work at Toys R Us for fucking winter when I was in college. I'm like, oh,
yep,
give up. It's
work at any retail, have to wear the uniform, and someone still walk up to you with your name tag. Do you work here?
Oh man,
bro. And we had big ass name tags. I'm the only motherfucker behind a counter. You gonna ask me if I work here? Nah, bitch. I'm here stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, but Rambo, you got any thoughts on on Russia allowing piracy shit? Or are you just deep in the SmackDown?
It's bad when they made Apex players, the pros, they can't compete in they shit in the ALGS.
Oh, the Russians? They can't in their own.
They told them no. They told them they couldn't do it. Because EA is one of the specific ones that said, nah, we not associating with y'all. So that also counted for them doing. And some of them that's where they make their money in general off ALGS when they compete and stuff.
Yep.
That is crazy.
And I think a lot of people don't think about stuff like that because everybody be like, yeah, all these companies pulling out, not supporting Russia. It's like, yeah, but there is people there who didn't want none of this.
There's innocent people.
Like literally, because I think I looked it up. Like their our dollar, their ruble or whatever the fuck they use, is like less than 1 cent.
Yeah, it's terrible. They just went to crap. Like Not worth a
people
damn
live
thing.
there.
Yeah,
And I
people
was
live there.
yo,
Not worth
imagine
it.
their gas prices when we complaining about ours.
To the moon.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Imagine going to the gas pump and you see $20 a gallon.
Hey, big guy, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna go ahead and use my American privilege card, nigga. Gas is still too goddamn high.
It's
Oh, no, it's still high, but I'm just saying, just imagine being over there, you see $20.
I see what you're saying, but I'm like, bruh, it still hurt. I got a good job. I got a good paying job, but shit, I don't like it.
And give us Brittany Griner back.
That too.
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna hold you. I said I don't want to try to get into this too damn much, but it's an interesting topic. It's fucked up, but it's fascinating at the same time because I actually get to see this as an adult because I don't remember too much about the Iraq war because I was like 6, 7, roughly.
I say we was young as shit. They
Yeah, I was
was
like
talking about weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, they was talking about, I wasn't paying attention because nigga, I was in like middle school and whatnot, living life, finger fucking bitches, that whole shit. That was my life. But like watching this shit play out is kind of nuts to me because I'm like, we're really watching their economy just go down drastically.
Go down the shitter, yeah.
Like, and then not only that, one of one of the big names in like a professional sport in America is captured over there. Regardless of what anybody says about WNBA, it's still like known, and certain players are known within the league. Brittany Griner is one of them players, and she's kind of hard to miss. She's like 7 foot tall with long ass braids, tattoos, and
That's why they found her.
there's that too.
Yeah,
And
she stands out.
gonna hold you though. That story that they came up with, oh yeah, she was caught with like some bullshit weed. I'm like, hold up, you mean she came from America where we got some of the best, some of the finest smoke, and she gonna go over there and smoke
it was hemp oil.
Yeah, whatever.
Like CBD oil.
That makes it worse. All right, bro. I'm calling cap.
Yeah,
bullshit.
They bullshitting. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. Yeah, bring her home because I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of sketchy. We in the middle of some bullshit, and then you got one of our stars over there, some bullshit, and you at war, but you got time to detain her over some quote unquote CBD oil. All right, bro.
She played guilty, by the way. Not guilty. She played not guilty today.
Oh, she did. All right.
She got to stay there until May. Confers.
That's why we have Rambo, because he be having that news on deck, my brother. Shit, I'm not gonna bring Brittany home. That shit's scary. That shit's scary. You in a foreign ass country and like literally in a war.
You don't know what the fuck going on.
It ain't like she's
mind your own business.
Yeah, it ain't like she's over there on summer vacation where y'all kind of like, just chilling. Nah, they literally at war right now.
Well, so she's been in Russia for a while. She plays for
the Russian
one
team,
of the
right?
Russian basketball teams out there.
Right.
She's going back and forth with some of the Russian clubs back there playing.
Cause she goes there in the off season, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is another issue in itself that I'm gonna bring up on my podcast.
Go ahead and plug that real quick.
Yeah, Into the Zone podcast. Yeah, we gonna have a conversation on why these women why they gotta have a second job technically.
Ridiculous.
They like, come on, man. A max contract in the WNBA is $300-something thousand.
Wow.
I know bums in the NBA that's making way more than that.
Bench warmers at the.
Not even bench warmers. Bros just in the G League.
He ain't even in the NBA.
Luol Deng is still getting paid, bro. Come on now.
Luol Deng is definitely still.
All right, my bad, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurt because he did his thing with Chicago, but I see exactly what you're saying. But all right, going on to the next joint. I'm not gonna cap though. Yeah, that's some bullshit. At least on a more positive note, a game that we have all, except for Biggie probably, have played for hours and hours on end, and I'm not gonna lie, I've at least bought this on 3 different platforms. I'm not proud of it. Shut your mouth. I don't think Skyrim is ever going to die anytime soon, no matter what game, what generation, whatever is coming, because the modding community has kept this game alive for what, 10, 15 plus years now. They've recently added a mod to make bandits better. This mod will apparently give bandits 500 more like dialogue and makes the game that much more immersive, as if them adding their own expansions, their own, essentially like their own DLCs as a, you know, as a community. They're now going into like the NPCs and making them even better, because the bandits will always say the same thing over and over: give me your money, or I'm gonna gut you like a fish, etc., etc. I'm assuming now that they're going to actually talk shit. I'm not gonna lie, if a band walks up to me and says run your pockets, I'ma laugh, you know, in Dragonborn, and then, you know, Dragon shout his ass away. But still, I'm not gonna hold you. This is kind of fucking nuts. I mean, I brought this up just to talk about modders and how they really keep games alive forever. And I want to know personally, what's the game that y'all would want to actually have a modding community like Skyrim? My pick off top, I'm not gonna lie to you, I would definitely I would want what's that fucking game, Shadow of War, to have a modded community like this. Because I would want Gimli, and I would want some dwarves up in that hole. It'd be dope, adding some more expansions and shit like that. But that's just me, and that's because y'all know I love that game to my very core. Because the modded community that I've seen for Skyrim is unfucking real. 500. And again, they've added their own DLCs and shit like that. I'm talking about whole new areas. I think there's even one mod where you can actually go back to Oblivion, which was his own fucking game. New castles, new dungeons. Like, they put out like their own fixes for Bethesda games, because we know Bethesda always gets that, well, it's a Bethesda game fucking excuse to actually fix their games faster than they do, and they're the ones with the money. Like, what y'all thinking? Like, what's the game that y'all would want to have a modded community like the Skyrim community? Because I don't think no community is better than this one. Maybe Left 4 Dead, maybe, but there's like most cosmetic and shit.
PC or just in general?
In general.
Go ahead, mod that 2K, man.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of already do that. Now that commodity community fell off. You're right.
I'm talking about, we ain't got that on console.
Yeah. Good point.
Monstars.
Let me do some stupid shit on console, man.
Yeah.
Bring wrestlers into 2K so I can go crazy. Let me drop a nigga off with Roman Reigns and dunk on him. Just something stupid. Like, I don't need nothing crazy.
You right. I mean, it would be immaculate. You know what I'm saying? Actually have a slam ball in there. Because if you watch, shout out to King Sean.
Oh man, slam ball be fire.
If you watch like King Sean's videos, he be making me want to download the shit on PC just so I can mod the shit out of it. I'm like, but I can't because it's 2K and I refuse. But if they had a community like that on console, it would be dope. Biggie, what you got? What would be a game that you want to have a modded community like 2K? I said like 2K.
Like
you know what
Skyrim?
I meant? Yeah.
That's a tough one, because I played probably the least amount of games, so I really got to think about it. Because like I don't want to say 2K as well, because honestly I've been enjoying not playing 2K. I don't need a reason to get back into it.
I've been back on 2K in another 6 months, so I don't know what you got.
Yeah, but I've been happy for a while, man. I'm happier. What game? You might have to come back to me because I really got to think about that.
Dork. Ethos, what's a game that you want to have a modded community like Skyrim?
Elden Ring.
Oh my god, all right.
More Elden Ring. I'll take it. More. Give me more.
So what would be some like
if you could do it on console, Elden Ring would be fire.
Yeah,
let me be the Green Power Ranger, bro.
It's the same thing, because I feel like Elden Ring has a similar vibe to Skyrim. Like, it had dragons and stuff, so it was like I could see like Macho
the Macho Man dragon.
Yeah, Macho Man dragon getting inserted into Skyrim. I feel like, maybe it's just people, modders getting used to it because it came out recently, but I think it's only a matter of time. We're gonna see like a boatload of stuff. I've seen Sifu has actually like an insane level of modding right now. That's because it's on Unreal Engine. So I've seen like people play as like Neo, Batman, Green Power Ranger. Like, I've seen them like mod the main character, so I really would love to see if Elden Ring does the same thing.
Definitely
That'd be really cool.
PC.
Yep. That's why I kept it on PC, even though I knew them stutters are stupid. But I kept it because I was like, either like it's gonna get modded or patched or modded, one of the two. So I was like, I'll suffer a little bit for it.
Alright. Elden Ring. I still could do it. I want to, but I can't. Can't do it.
It'll get you one day. Watch. You'll have a moment of weakness. Mark my words. And I'll be there in your stream.
TikTok as well, Woo. So he's not wrong.
It's going to get you. You watch. Eventually, you're gonna think I'm strong, and then one day you're gonna wake up. Oh, what happened?
Swear to God. I'm gonna fuck around and buy like another controller just in case.
Yeah.
All right, but you got a game yet, nerd?
If I'm going older, just because I really love playing the game and I wish it would come back, it's Midnight Club. I wish they.
Oh yes.
Because like I remember they had a small modding community, but it was more for just aesthetics on the card.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could like get like glowing paints and everything. So I remember that because I didn't know what I was doing on the computer. I feel like I might have downloaded viruses on the family computer a lot of times trying to download mods for that. But I remember you could do it on console, and I wish that would have gotten bigger. So that, if I'm talking old, if I'm talking more newer, yeah, Elden Ring. Just because there's so much you can do on that. Because there's so many, all the different enemy types and all the different types of characters you could possibly make.
Word. Not gonna lie, Def Jam Fire from New York would be fire too.
True. Well, they just gotta make a new game.
we ain't never getting that. Another Def Jam. We ain't never getting that.
No.
I think we got a better chance of getting that game that will not be spoken of.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's pain.
Don't fucking do that.
It's pain. That was actually a question I was saving for Ethos as well too, which is the funny part.
What?
I want to know. So as a unit, now I'm saying we've all had our letdowns in this gaming world. You dig what I'm saying?
Me and Woo more than everybody else.
And when I say letdowns, I'm talking about games that got completely canceled and abandoned.
No. Yeah.
So I want to know what's at least 3 games that you want to come out that never came out.
Star Wars 1313. It's a Boba Fett game. The Darth Maul game too. That would have been
that hurt.
That hurt watching that leak footage. And Star Wars Battlefront 3. That definitely hurt a lot. So yeah, those are probably 3. It's funny, it's all Star Wars IPs, but yeah.
You almost made me cry when you said Battlefront and Darth Maul. I almost cried.
Yeah, man. It's every day I wake up and I just cry. I'm probably never gonna see another Battlefront, which is really sad. Twice. It's cursed.
No.
I think the IP is just cursed. We're never just gonna get the actual 3 dropping.
There is another Star Wars game like it coming out, but it's not the Battlefront series anymore.
Like a multiplayer one, like big battles.
So there's 3 new Star Wars games within the next 2 years that are scheduled to come out.
Yeah.
So
if anything,
there's Fallen Order 2.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's replacing
Respawn's working on
Battlefront. It just doesn't have the Battlefront name anymore. And then there's one other one that's supposed to come out.
If there's any person I trust, Respawn's been on their bag, so like I feel like Respawn could make a killer like FPS for like Star Wars universe.
They made one of the best FPSs of all time.
Yep. So I think they can hit lightning again. Pretty sure. So
I'm still hurt though because you really brought up Battlefront. I know that shit.
I mean, good news is, we're sad about it. In May we should be getting to see the Jedi Fallen Order sequel. So my fingers are crossed to see Yoda. If I see Yoda appears in that trailer, I'm about to go crazy. Because he's still alive. So.
I'm surprised you ain't say none of the ones that I was thinking. At least one of the ones I was thinking of, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm actually real surprised you didn't say that one.
Which one?
Scalebound.
Man.
Oh, See, here's the thing. That's still possible. I don't think it's out of the window yet. I think
Microsoft has already said no.
No. Recently,
I know they said they were recently saying they were going to try to go back to him and back to Phil Spencer to see if they can get him to change his mind. But I don't know if he's going to do it.
I think they should. I think since Phil's in the buying mood, I think Platinum would be a perfect purchase. They should buy Platinum and they should because remember the problem was the reason why that shit failed was because the hardware couldn't do it. The hardware wasn't strong enough to do however ambitious it was. It couldn't handle all like the big dragons and everything, the big world and shit. So the next gen versions have that power. So I think if that was the reason why it failed, then like, you know, I would be like, fuck it, I'll give y'all another shot, see if it works out. Because I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I know people like make jokes about it, but like when I saw it, I was like, yo, this looks like a fun game. Like I want to play it.
We
Definitely
all thought that we got
yeah.
let the fuck
I would
down.
I'd rather just like I think that's like gonna be the most insane marketing, that like a game that up and died came back from the dead, like Phoenix rises from the dead and actually launches. Like that would be the most insane story I think we've ever seen, like for a video game to just straight up get canceled and then come back from the dead.
And then
like,
if it's actually fire too, like it's
actually good. Yeah, it actually is good. Of course, if it comes out and it's like ass or mid, you're like, oh yeah, probably expected this because of, you know, how it was. But if it actually came out and was like stellar, you'd be like, and then just ended up like getting a sequel on top of that, you'd be like, wow. Y'all really fucked that up. Y'all should have been kept trying to make that game. So
unfortunately, because I know Xbox owns the rights to it.
Yeah, they do.
Why I think it'll never get done.
But here's the thing, though. They could definitely make it like just have a new studio do it. But like, I mean, this is why I'm kind of hopeful, is because it seems like Phil's been kind of really open to like really doing like a bunch of games that have been like, you know, locked away from because of those publishers that have never talked about those games, and now he's like bringing them out. He's like, yeah, you know what? People did rock with New Vegas. Maybe we'll make the sequel. Oh yeah, we do have Obsidian, so I mean, technically it's the same developer. We just have them make the sequel that everybody's been begging for from Fallout. So, you know, like I feel like a lot of these like little wink wink and nudges, you know, they might just be like, fuck it, we need to make games, so fuck it. Maybe that helps with the overall, like, you know, hype and marketing. Is like all those little entities and IPs that everyone loved growing up that's just been dormant just starts coming out of the woodwork and coming back on like Xbox stuff would be cool.
Well, my issue is the reason why I have an issue with Xbox being the one to do it, and I wish PlayStation could pick it up. Someone like Guerrilla Games could use it, is because they've already started having issues with their freaking Xbox game studios. So there's a game that's supposed to be coming out, I think next year. Huh?
You talking about Perfect Dark?
I think that's what it was, where half of the dev team has already quit.
Oh yeah, that shit's scuffed. That studio there, it was scuffed from the beginning. This is my take. The moment they said that, if you remember the marketing for that thing when they first developed that studio, they said that it was going to be the first quadruple A studio, which doesn't make any sense. No one fucking understands.
Yeah, y'all don't remember that. Oh yeah,
it was just like this is gonna be the first A. Was that 4 A's? Yeah, A studio that's gonna make crazy quality. And that's when they said that, I was like, oh yeah, this is doomed to fail, like immediately. like triple A has problems making games come out and making them work. So it's like, you think by adding an extra A it's gonna make the game better? Like, no, that studio was scuffed from the beginning. I honestly think the best thing Perfect Dark can do is pick a smaller incubator studio and let them just like take some time and experiment and try to come up with something for it, instead of just trying to, oh, we're just gonna throw boatloads of money at it and that'll just make it come out good. Like, that's never worked, not once. Yeah, I completely agree with you there, but you know, we'll see. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
I'm just in pain because
I mean, y'all. I mean, PlayStation's got more. You got to get more live service games. You know, you're gonna get a whatever the hell Bungie's working on.
I'm bougie as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I got
whatever the hell
PC,
that is.
I think whatever Bungie is working on is going to be some shit.
Whatever it is, we don't know. I heard it's a third-person game. That's what I heard.
Whatever it is, PlayStation say, nah, bring that ass here. Nah, they know something.
The biggest thing about Bungie from the joint, and we actually covered it. They was talking about, they're gonna Sony's gonna leave them alone to do their thing, but what Sony really wants to get into with Bungie is actually bringing their IPs to life, with TV shows and movies and so on and so forth.
Yeah, the deal is they want to get Destiny probably on the movie screen, and then in return, what Bungie's doing is because of their experience with Destiny, they want Bungie to help them develop live service multiplayer focused games, because that's always been something that Sony's kind of dwindled at a lot compared to Xbox. Is like, if you really think about their lineup and stuff, they don't have a multiplayer focused anything. They just, a lot of it's just single player third person action game, adventure game. That's usually what they always pop out. So I think they're starting to diversify. Okay, we need to do more. We can't just be dropping these same type of games now. So that's probably seems what Bungie's going to be working on. But yeah, I agree. Whatever. Obviously, if you're gonna, because I've said it before, I think they overvalued Bungie. There ain't no way. From a numbers point, Bungie's not worth that amount of money. It's not. But to pay that much must mean that, like, obviously they saw whatever they're working on,
Yeah,
and
they
were
know
like,
something.
okay, we'll pay the premium for it just so we get our hands on it. So
I just don't
we'll
want
see.
a Destiny movie out the gate. I'd
Movie.
much rather have
You're
like
gonna
a
get one.
show.
You're gonna get one.
I'm
Yeah,
scared,
yeah.
dog. I'm scarred.
Uncharted happened, and Uncharted did solid, so you're definitely gonna see one. There's gonna be probably a Horizon one that's gonna be
Cuphead
developed.
was made by a PlayStation studio, wasn't it?
No, Cuphead was indie. It's an indie studio that I think Xbox helped. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. I think Xbox helped fund a little with like the ID Xbox thing. I think I could be totally wrong. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long.
Because I can't remember if Cuphead was exclusive on PlayStation for a short period of time before it came out.
It was multi-plat. I remember it was multi-plat because you remember the journalist joke? Remember that? It was an Xbox controller he was using.
I'm so scarred.
That's what it was. I remember that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long, but yeah, that's what I think it was.
I've heard Uncharted like isn't bad, and my mom like played every single one of them shits and actually enjoyed it. So I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm scared, bro. I'm scared because that shit ass, bro. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
I mean, I'm not gonna see it because I'm not a huge Uncharted fan. But from the people that what the heck? Oh, the people who played what's it called? They played Uncharted, or the people who just went and watched it. They said that like from a kid standpoint and just seeing the movie in general, they said like it was pretty good. So it was like a solid like video game adaptation movie. So I was like, oh, okay. So I guess like that was a good sign. It wasn't like terrible. It wasn't my type of thing, but.
I'm talking about Destiny. I'm talking about a Destiny movie. I am scared.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the Destiny fans will definitely go see it day one. Like, obviously, like that's gonna be the main thing. It's just I'm kind of like confused as to the appeal of it. But then again, I've always said if Mass Effect became like a TV show, like a long form TV show, like how Witcher became, like I feel like it would be ultra successful. Like it'd be like how Expanse is and stuff like that. I think it would be a really good translation. But
where my thoughts are exactly, because there's
Yeah.
too much to
Cave
cover in a movie. There's way too
Yeah.
much to cover in a movie.
you can't do Mass Effect, I think, in a movie. Like you can try, but I feel like the way that Mass Effect would really do it is like by letting it flesh the world out by being like a TV
I thought
show.
they were already trying to do that.
They are. There is rumblings by Amazon that there have been like very like forward like talks on them. Like they're like very close to securing some sort of Amazon basically wants to, it was either Netflix or Amazon. I think it was Amazon. They're trying to secure like their type of Witcher. That's what Amazon doesn't have. Amazon doesn't have a video game adaptation that's popular like how Netflix has Witcher, so they're looking for an IP that they think matches it. That's why like it makes sense, like you're hearing like Mass Effect, God of War's being talked about. Like it seems like they're trying to find which IP they're gonna like, which like couple IP they're gonna use, and they're gonna translate them into Amazon shows so they can get like the gamer audience onto the Amazon Prime shit. Probably that's probably
Netflix, leave Avatar alone, please.
Oh, they're gonna ruin that shit. I have no faith. They're gonna ruin it. Straight up ruin it. Yeah.
I'm not.
Leave
leave
that
him
alone.
alone.
Two people have already tried to touch that and
And
fucked it
failed.
every
Yeah.
single time.
Maybe something's cursed. Just leave it alone. Just fuck it. Leave it alone.
Maybe not. Let's not, because Ooh.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah, that shit was painful.
That
Definitely a whole lot of pain.
So I remember watching that trailer and all of us laughing like they did not do all them earthbending moves to some of them little ass pebbles.
Bro, I still want to
That
fight.
nigga said, "Ooh."
Bro, I want to fight everybody on set for putting that bullshit out, dog.
They called him Ong, bro.
Ong, call them Ong. That's the
And they
worst.
called him Soka.
Zuko had a full head of hair in the very first movie. I'm like, he didn't get that till like book 2.
Later, yeah.
In the trailer,
he started getting some enlightenment.
He didn't have a scar either.
His scar was on the wrong side in the trailer, and then they just removed it.
Christ. Yeah, that was terrible.
Thought nobody
Never-
noticed. No,
never-
we noticed.
Like shit,
Yeah.
we noticed. You talking to some hardcore fans.
Man.
Because we had to wait for book 4 to come out because they had that writer strike on like almost every damn
Yeah, that
TV
was before it came out.
Like, bro, we was waiting for months.
Mom for that because they were strike. But I mean, good news is it's starting to go up. The movie, like video game movie scene's been like it seems like there's been like more quality stuff. Like I genuinely like the last couple of things. I think like Pokemon's like Detective Pikachu, I really enjoyed. I thought Sonic's movie was surprisingly very enjoyable. Couldn't believe it. My eyes could not witness what I was watching. Like people were actually hyped in the theater at the end. Like when Tails came out, like people started screaming. I said, "What the fuck is happening?"
Because of Sonic is why I believe bullying works. It is proven.
Oh yeah, that is cyberbullying does work. Sonic
that
is the perfect
worked.
case of that. Cyberbullying does work.
Everybody's like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck? I want to see what Tails looked like originally. Like before they
don't want to see what Tails
I want to
looked
see
originally.
what he looked like.
Bro, they had that crackhead Tails, bro. I was like, oh,
And-
nah.
I'll tell you, the streets gonna definitely go crazy if Shadow's teased at the end of this new movie. People definitely gonna lose their minds.
I'm not
They
gonna
go
lie. I'm definitely gonna be people in that situation. I'm definitely that.
I'll go crazy. Like Tails, I was just like, oh cool, that's Tails, and I just heard somebody scream. Tails! And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I thought somebody was about to lose their mind in the movie theater, but I'm not gonna lie. If I see my boy Shadow, oh yeah, we turn it up.
Yeah, if I
I'm
see
like,
Shadow,
oh, man.
I just remember seeing the trailer with Knuckles in it, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, they did Knuckles perfect. Sonic
Did
was
you
already
see?
gonna run
Did
up
you
on
see them?
him.
Did you see them editing the trailer and making him say "nigga"? Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
That it didn't work. It fucking worked. That's the crazy part. It actually fit so well.
because Knuckles
like,
is a nigga. Him
Yeah,
and
Knuckles
Shadow
is
are
He's
two niggas of the
definitely-
group.
Knuckles is definitely
Yeah.
a nigga.
Yeah,
And I
he
think
said,
what
"You
Idris
care
is
about
playing,
your
man.
power,
Yeah, I
nigga."
think so. He's like, you really
Yeah,
think I need your
nah.
power, nigga? I'm like,
Need your
oh.
power, nigga. I was like, ooh, that's it. That's Knuckles.
I definitely made the J. Cole stank face, bro. I was like,
I gotta see this movie day one.
that shit look heat. I'm like, okay.
It look
I'm not gonna
gas.
lie. If I see Shadow, I'm rapping for NATO off top.
Oh, yo, facts. Big facts.
Off
We going
top.
crazy in the theater. We going crazy in the theater if I see my boy Shadow.
Bullying works, people. There's a limit to it, but you just gotta find that.
there's
You just gotta
Don't
find,
be a dickhead, but hey, if some of you believe in that shit, fight for it. Fight for a brighter future.
because shit, that first one was rough.
Yes, it was.
When niggas was tweeting that shit, I'm like, yo,
I feel like
Bro, I was mad.
the original like version of it, like where they, like maybe they designed like if the movie was fully done with that original model, oh man, can you imagine they auctioned that off like and like it was like the Wu-Tang album, like only one person had ever seen it, and no one else has ever seen it, and like someone like pays to get their hands on it, like Jesus, that'd be crazy to watch.
that'd be painful. That shit made me so mad. I was like, because I remember it was in the group chat, and I thought they was playing. I didn't think they was
thought it
for
was
real. I thought they was
Yeah, I thought-
joking. I was like, that
Yeah, I
ain't
was
the real
hoping it was a
trailer.
joke.
That ain't the real
I thought, it
trailer.
was I thought they were memeing at
Yep.
first. Like when they brought it up, I was like, this has to be photoshopped. And then I looked at the trailer, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? This is some cursed shit.
Bro, I had
Like
nightmares.
they looked up pictures of Sonic and took the wrong, and the intern picked the wrong image for them to make the character model.
Yeah. The jacked up looking Sonic, the Sonic.
But where did you get the Sonic picture?
Where did you get that
And then,
picture?
and then they put it in the movie. Like they completely like made it re-canon by putting it into the movie. I was like, oh, this is hilarious. These dudes are like funny as hell.
Motherfucker said Sonic. Nigga, who is this? It's Sonic, isn't it? Nigga, this Sonic with
No,
an
that
A.
was Samuel.
That's
That nigga's name was Samuel.
Yeah, that was Sonic. It was 100% that.
What the
That
fuck
nigga
is
was
going on? All right, on to some shit that I did not see come that I felt wasn't needed, and joined by another local sweat of said game once upon a time, Rainbow Six Siege. Know what I'm
Rambo?
saying?
Ooh.
Rainbow.
I hate
You
you.
definitely say Rambo.
I said Rainbow, you ass.
I mean, you could, I'll be quiet.
But Rainbow Six Siege has added TDM to the game on the new update. I think it's called Demon Veil. They added a new operator. Y'all know the rundown of how Siege operates now. But the biggest note that I took from this, aside from all the cosmetic updates for the actual HUD of the game, is team deathmatch. It's, I think, 5v5, if I remember correctly. It's 5v5. You can pick any character that you want in the game, on offense and defense, doesn't matter. No gadgets, it's just strictly gun on gun. And so far, it's only the rotation like 3 different maps right now. It's the Brazil joint, not Cafe Dostoevsky. I don't remember the 2 maps, but there's only like a 3 map rotation. I'm not gonna lie, it's stressful and fun at the same time. But again, I still say that this game did not need a TDM at all. But it works well and it's actually fun. I didn't see this shit. I didn't see the purpose for it because I mean they usually do like limited time game modes. You know, they had the Wild Wild West one, they had the Halloween one, then they had the Bank Vault one. I thought they could do something else along the lines because you know the whole Chinese New Year thing, but apparently they said fuck it, we're gonna have TDM, and it's actually permanently in the game too. At that, like it's like here to stay. Rambo, you haven't played this game in a while. What you think about this? Will this get you intrigued to jump back in these rainbow streets?
I've been on Rainbow Six. I've been playing Extraction. I still play Extraction.
I'm talking about the sweaty shit.
Hey man, you know I'm always with the sweaty shit. It's whatever, bro. Hey Biggie, you gonna play?
Alone, man.
You gonna play?
That is a good question.
Leave me alone,
Already
man.
gone.
Because I play these games. Is you gonna play?
I don't know why you asking me. I'm already trying to hit diamond on Apex. I do not need another sweat game.
Biggie don't like me playing games with his friends. I swear to God. Why is this
Hey,
making
shut the. Hey,
I'll be on
play
that shit,
games
man. It's
with
whatever.
y'all, man.
See, I at least got
Is this a
one.
new operator? This Asian chick? Is
Yeah.
this a new operator?
Yeah, she
What does she do?
Is that Rooney?
She throw kunais and shit?
yeah, she throws kunais and they basically form like portal like cement shielding that could be
Huh.
destroyed by melee and like
Oh,
grenades and
it's
shit like that.
new shields, but it's dynamic. Oh, this is a cool idea.
Yeah, I haven't
Ooh.
got to go up against her yet, so I don't know if she's completely aged or not yet.
Sorry, my game dev brain just looked at this and I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool." I was like,
why do you think I
"Oh,
brought it
wow.
up?
Yeah, this is kind of cool. I might have to re-download Siege and give this a shot.
Yeah, I want to know from the mind of a Super Sweat who was part of the GI Civil War
OG
joint.
shit.
Know what
Oh
I'm
man,
saying? the
long ago.
OG. What's your thoughts on this? And
I
Siege
haven't
as a
played
whole too.
I haven't played Siege in so long. It's been Jesus Christ. I tried to get back into it. I think about a couple months ago, maybe like last year, but I couldn't do it. Because I feel like the game changed so much. So many new operators were added. Like I had DX literally like carrying me and telling me like I taught him how to play the game. And now look at this. Like I feel like a whole man. It's like, all right, come on, Grandpa. I'll teach you all the new stuff now. And I was just
Yeah.
getting carried through the whole game, like learning how like all the things change now.
It's painful.
It's painful to come back to a game like a live service game that you took a break from for like a year, and now you're just like, whoa. You're like, whoa. It's like the meme, the razzle and dazzle. What? Razzle and dazzle. Like, what's happening, bro? I don't know what's going on.
That's literally how I feel.
Yeah.
That's literally how I feel because I got fucked playing that game yesterday on stream. My best game I had like 7 kills. We still lost.
I'm gonna have to peep it though. This trailer got me kind of hyped. I'm gonna have to re-download it definitely.
They've changed so much about that game, but I figured because you was a localized sweat, because you was sweatier than me at that game, and it wasn't even close. They took out jiggle peeking or the lean spam.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they actually made
Yeah.
it slower, so like you can't just bob your head left and
Left,
right.
yeah. Oh, that's a good change. I love
Yeah,
that.
they took
shit
that
was
out.
so irritating.
You can still crouch spam, but I mean that doesn't really help you in a game like Siege where like I'm already aiming for center mass, so you ducking, you're literally just ducking into a bullet. They've changed a bunch of maps in that game. Like
They do it every season.
bro, Cafe Dostoevsky, it has so many openings now. The one training map changed. 2 of the DLC maps have changed. Fucking even the Brazil map, the one that could destroy like everything in, that map changed. I'm out here getting flanked, shot, stabbed, punched. Nigga. Like all my angles I used to hold are now gone. They're now gone. And it hurts. Like I tried playing TDM to get warmed up. That shit don't matter at all. Because these niggas are different. Like Ethos said, this live service shit, these dudes are different on this game now. Like I'm getting legit one tapped.
Yeah, it's crazy now. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like with a lot of these multiplayer only games, you're just like, if you leave it for like a couple months, you come back, you used to be top of your game, now you're just garbage. Like that's how I feel about Apex. I take full on, like Apex is weird. Like I'll get really into it deep for like a whole season, and then the next season I'll just burn out and be like, nah, I want to play this game no more. Then I won't play it for like a whole season or 2. I'll try to hop back in, and I'm just complete dog water. Like I just suck at Apex now. I'm just not good at it anymore, which sucks. But it's like so much new stuff is in the game, and like the meta's changed and the abilities been modified and stuff. I'm just like, bro, I can't keep track of this shit anymore, man.
Sucks. I don't like it because like I feel like I get fucked on every game I play now.
Yep. Yeah. The only game I'm good at now is Samurai Zero. That's it. I suck at everything else. And I'm probably gonna suck at that soon. So.
I'm about to say, yeah, you good for now because you know what I'm saying, you hands
Some
on
people
with the
start
shit.
playing it. And when people start playing it, then I'm gonna be complete trash in the first week. I guarantee it.
As soon as that bitch go live, everything that we complain about with devs and shit like that, you're gonna be like, oh, so this is what they be talking about.
Oh, here comes the death threat.
It's like on Apex, when everybody started learning movements, they got super glides and shit. Now you can strafe jump midair. The devs did not expect that to be in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
None of that shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't.
You say you get the Ronnie 2K treatment?
Yeah.
Yo, fix your servers, B.
Go fix your servers.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not like, because I play Apex, get fucked at it, but I'll like eventually like start getting used to it.
Good. Yeah, same here.
But it's like Siege, bro. I don't think there's a get good point for me anymore. I think I'm gonna get to back where I used to be, and that's where I'm gonna stay at.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever like gotten better at Siege. I think when I was at the height of it, I was getting better every time, but now that they've added so much stuff in the game, I feel like there's a plateau and I can hit it every once in a while, but then at that point I just can't get better. I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm just average now. Just maybe once in a while I'd pop off, but now I'm not as good as I used to be.
I've heard there used to be a point where I was like confident in like a 1v4, 1v3, even the occasional 1v5. I was like, oh, bet I got it. The only thing now, I want to quit. I want to turn the game off.
The only thing I get that now in is Valorant. That's like it. That's like the only shooter right now that I feel like I can do above average in with if I really like apply myself to it. But everything else I'm like straight up garbage at. Just because I think Valorant fucks up my aim, because Valorant has a completely different type of shooting style and like the way you have to aim guns. So like I play that, I get my muscle memory, and I'm so like I get really good at it because I muscle memory everything, and I get used to like that sort of like, this is how you fire a gun. I go over to Siege and I try doing the same shit and I get my head blown off. I'm like, damn it. It has made headshotting easier. Like I feel like it's easier from like a headshotting people standard, but just like the way I used to shoot, like I play Call of Duty or I play Apex, it's completely like polar opposites. Like I'm used to this, I just tap them and they die, and now like I play Apex, why the fuck do I gotta put 5 clips into somebody to kill them? And they run away and they put their shields up. It's ridiculous.
Like going from Destiny to like where you get forgiveness bullets, because like some shit will just hit around them
and stuff, and the little action changes.
It's like I'm like, all right, cool, and then I get all the Siege.
Nope.
I'm in this bitch panicking. I'm talking about shooting left, right, forming whole Z's for Zoro. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Denison.
A whole Denison, except I'm at least hitting around my target, and I'm not at a close range. At least I'm at a distance.
I'm not gonna lie. Only one person has had a worse clip than Denison.
Ken. I'll show it to you later, Ethos. That shit was atrocious. But
both of them.
But dog, you realize how like it really hurts, because don't get me wrong, I still love Siege and I'm probably gonna play it like this weekend.
Oh, definitely.
But it hurts because, like I said, I used to be able to 1v3 confidently and disarm or plant bomb. Just like, all right, cool, I got it. Fucking these niggas play with me. I was confident at one point. All right, you niggas died. God damn it. All right, cool. Clutch mode time. I can't do that no more.
I can't be doing clutching. Actually, like kicks my now I'm starting to get anxiety when I used to do it. Before then, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's do it. Now I'm just like, guys, when are you guys responding?
Bro, at one point I wanted. All right, I'm about to expose myself a little bit. At one point, I kind of wanted that 1v3 situation just so I can go in that mode real quick.
That's why you kept getting me shot.
Get a clutch clip or something.
Just so I can clutch real quick, or just so I can focus more. Because when you have your boys, but you kind of relax, because you're like, all right, cool. But when they gone, it's just you like, oh yeah.
Yeah, when you get that's how I was in Apex. Like, if I got stuck in a situation where like both my teammates are down and I have to like 1v1 the last person, I used to be confident. I used to be like, oh yeah, 1v1. Now I'm just like, oh guys, I'll just hide. I'll go get you. I'm not gonna 1v1 this guy. Like, I'm not confident anymore.
Bro, the fact that like I get anxious playing Siege, I hate that shit. I used to not do that. Now I do. It's bullshit. I hate getting old.
It's pain.
I'm blaming on that. I'm knocking on 30 right now. I'm blaming on the fact I'm getting old. That's my alibi.
We just all getting old.
I used to. Ooh, I'm about to watch my old Siege clips. I used to be a dog at that shit, man. Fuck it. Ooh. That shit got me tight, bro. Cause I used to be a dog at that. Playing it yesterday, dog. I was real life hurt. Like, I was watching Russian Badger videos, right? I was watching that, and then like I could do some of that. I tried getting on again, got fucked, and got right back off. I was like, never mind.
Yeah. I'm trash. Yep, confirmed.
That was me at one point with Apex. I watch a Shroud video, see him wipe an entire team. Like,
I'm trash.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can. That's how I feel about like Evo. I watch Evo and I'm like always like get hyped and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit's nice. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Then you buy the fighting game, you start playing. Yo, I'm fucking dog water at this game, right? I can't do none of that shit. That's how I feel like. I bought DBZ watching fucking motherfuckers getting hyped when Cell starts screaming. I was like, oh, I'm feeling the hype of this. Let me get DBZ. Gave that shit a shot. I was like, yo, I am ass. Fuck this game. Turned that shit off.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ass. Never mind. I should have known better. That's how I feel about Elden Ring, but it's the opposite. Like I actually can pull that shit off. I've seen people on like TikTok doing shit. And I'm like, okay, this is awesome. Like I feel like I can do the similar shit, but yeah.
Bro, that shit hurts. I used to, man, like fighting games I can hold my own in, but these shooting shits, nigga.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I can't do it. I get beasted. And like I said, that shit hurt my pride. It is rare when I'm prideful about some shit. That shit actually hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Watching Shroud play anything is a setup for failure. It's a setup.
Mm-hmm.
You watch Shroud play Apex, I could go ahead solo queue and ranked and get a dub. All right.
Just easy. Get it.
Like no.
Your ass mollywop quickly.
Bro, watching Shroud or for Siege watching Macy J, I could do that. No, you can't. I promise you can't. I promise you can't. You're gonna be sorely mistaken. But staying on good Ubisoft games, a game that actually somehow has survived for years and years after being completely unjustly shat on for a little bit. For Honor. I'm not gonna. It deserved it. It deserved it.
I almost forgot that game existed. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you said, I was like, what game is he talking about? And then he's around. I was like, oh my god, I forgot.
It is still around and still heavy in these streets.
Hey, that's respect. That game's been going like long, like Rainbow Six Siege long, and I really thought they were gonna abandon that shit after a lot of people left it, but no, they kept it going.
We all thought they were gonna leave after they got exposed. Cause
yeah, that was gonna be it.
Once that Peacekeeper thing was out, this was the funniest part. I still stand by this. When a motherfucker drops a game because of a specific exploit, plays in a high-paying tournament that's actually, I think it was sponsored by Ubisoft, and says, I put the game down because it was broken, but I picked it up to see if it was still in the game, and I just kept doing what was broken, and y'all never even adhered to that? Yeah, like, y'all never fixed it before? Like when your player count dipped because of this, you didn't notice like, oh, I wonder why.
That's what was crazy to me, that a AAA game launch, a multiplayer AAA game launch, and they thought they could get away with peer-to-peer. That's the crazy part. That shit blew my mind. I was like, what were y'all thinking? Like, they really were out here with no dedicated servers and for a melee-focused game and thought that shit would be good enough. Like, I don't know.
Melee, and it's literally like chess too, because on the outside it's simple as hell, but this shit, your inputs really fucking matter like a normal fighting game. And they just like, yeah, it's all right. Peacekeeper, she does damage over time. There's nothing broken about that. It's completely one-shotting everyone with like higher armor and shit. Like, but yeah, the game is actually still alive and kicking. They're like on I think it's like year 6, season 1. Like they're doing like the whole weird naming, like how Siege does it. But they're actually getting ready to start doing crossplay apparently, which is only going to make the community bigger.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I would love it. Yeah. And I'd low-key like, Siege should be crossplay so I can feel better about myself.
Yeah.
I just want to, prove that me aiming my arms better than your thumbs. Just so I can feel better about myself. I ain't gonna lie, dog. My ego's at an all-time low with that Siege shit. But For Honor, I'm not gonna lie, it's another one of those games where if you were not playing that shit consistently, you're getting fucked.
Yep. That's why I don't play anymore. I know if I try to pick that shit up, I'm gonna be asked. That's why I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, it's up. Them niggas is demons.
Yeah. I feel like the only niggas left that are playing For Honor are literally demons. Like that's it. Like if you've played this game, if you're still playing that game for this long, I was like, yeah, you're insane. You're a crackhead. Like you have to be like 2,000 hours on the game. Know every single mechanic. Know every single parry window and everything. You're just a monster.
And they're still adding characters and shit to this day. Still doing it.
Yeah, they going crazy.
Like, you can't just be somebody who's like, yeah, I play for a couple hours. No, you don't.
No, you don't. You play 100 hours every week.
Like the old Battlefield friends joint, the shit bucket joint, or the
the shit bucket general, the
old dude.
I eat in shit battle. That's all I do. I'm on a shit bucket right now playing this game.
He said, "There's a plunk." He said, "You're level 100, Colonel, aren't you?"
Oh yeah, the plug. That shit. Oh man, that was peak. Oh my god, that shit was great. I totally forgot about that shit.
He said,
That was
a
peak
plug."
comedy.
He said, "Oh no." He said, "You're level 100, Colonel, aren't you?" He's
That
all
shit-
like, "What's the spread on?" He's like, "What's spread on M4?" He said, "Standing, crouch, or prone." Oh my god, but yeah, For Honor is like that game now. Cause I tried playing that shit like I think last year. I got a couple kills, felt good about myself. Immediately went one like 15 the next game. Bro, cause there's shit in that game I didn't even know you can do. Like, you know how like when we first played together, like when it first came out, we all thought we were stuck to like a heavy light attack, up, left, right, block, that whole type of thing. No, there's entire move, like you can actually cancel an entire move before even doing it. So you get ready to wind up, cancel it, then do something else in it. Like you can actually mix people up like you're playing Street Fighter or Tekken.
That's kind of crazy.
Don't touch it. Don't get me wrong, it's tempting every now and again because I'll see, like I said, I'll see a clip on TikTok. I'm like, this look like fun. It ain't that. It ain't sweet. It's the complete opposite.
I believe it.
Like I literally watched a dude 1v3 people by himself confidently. Why would I play that? That game's not it.
No,
I mean, it's it, but it's not it for me. So at least Siege, I could try. I have a shot. A one-shot headshot can go a long way. For Honor, I gotta keep swinging on you, and I gotta hope to hit you, and then pray that I don't get jumped, because we know there's no honor in For Honor. You're gonna get jumped.
That's the best part of the game. A game called For Honor has actually no honor. Nobody has honor in that game.
Yeah, somebody gotta run up on you and steal on you.
Oh man.
Same way Rambo's doing the Royal Rumble right now, or the Battle Royale, is the same way For Honor is. You think it's a 1v1, and then you get snuffed by somebody out of nowhere, or you get an asshole who shoots bows at you. Like, that's always fun. But yeah, For Honor is alive and kicking. Ubisoft has 2 live service games that have survived through the dark ages, because although we're praising Siege and whatnot, that shit went through a dark time too. Multiple, actually, because I don't know if y'all remember the Montaigne glitch.
Not really.
It was when you could
was he able to shoot through a shield?
You were able to have his shield fully extended and shoot one bullet, and it was automatic headshot every time.
Jesus.
Yeah. Then the Siege community died out because they weren't putting out enough content. The Brazil map was like busted or some shit like that, so they took it out of rotation. Siege went through a lot. It went through a lot. In his,
I'll never forget Project. What was it called?
Medic
Operation Health.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. That was the, oh man, that was the trenches. That was the trenches of Siege. You truly were an OG if you went through that era of Siege. Where nothing was working. Hit markers weren't working. People were hacking. Oh man, desyncs. That was
the pinnacle of the ghost shot too, where you would shoot somebody and it would just disappear.
Yep, disappear. Yep, and or you turn around the corner, and motherfucker shoot you around the corner, and you be like, "What the heck?"
Oh my god, that was a dark time.
Yep, dark time.
That was a dark time. Because that's when they suspended all future DLC for like what? It was like damn near a year.
They said no. Yeah, they said we're not dropping no DLC, no new maps, nothing until we fix like the health and make sure the game's stable, more stable. Because people were crashing, people were cheating, hacking. Like yeah, it was too rampant. They had to fix the game. They added so much stuff in the game, and the game was. I guess they were like, we built this game. We didn't think it was going to be ultra successful. We just thought, oh yeah, you know, maybe we'll quit it in a year. They'll be done with it. Yeah, they'll be done with it probably in a year, and we'll be done with it. And then they realized, oh shit, what have we done? And the game just wasn't built to handle that type of like massive, like I guess player base and interaction.
Motherfucker said, "Oh, we got a banger." Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit, we made a banger on accident. now we gotta actually support this shit,
bro.
Actually, have to do work. Fuck.
And that was around the time too where like every new operator they dropped was busted. Because remember when Frost first came out with her goddamn shotgun?
Yeah, with the shotgun, which was insane. That could obliterate you. Yeah.
Super 90 took one shot. I remember that was the most aces I was ever seeing by anybody.
Yeah, your body would just go get flung off the map and get shot with that shit. Yeah.
Then when who was it? Blackbeard dropped. Blackbeard and old girl and Valkyrie.
Yeah, Blackbeard, Valkyrie. Yeah, those first couple operators they dropped really just Oh my god, terrorist, full on terrorist in that
Because
game.
Valkyrie shotgun, another one, fucking
Yep,
broken.
Valkyrie shotgun,
Blackbeard, my
cameras were
boy.
busted. Oh man, yeah. it was
Fucking
crazy.
Blackbeard's shield was practically impenetrable.
Oh my god, if he just looked at you, you're just like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm not gonna win this gunfight.
He was
You're
that little
dead.
kid on I almost said SpongeBob on Simpsons. I'm in danger.
Yeah, I'm in danger. All you see him with that shield out. You're like, well, ain't no reason to even try to shoot at him. It's not gonna work.
You might as well drop your controller and get a drink and wait for the next round, brother, because it's up for you.
Go ahead,
Taking
grab
your
me a
life
bag of
right
chips, my
there.
boy. You
Oh,
gonna be
actually,
waiting a minute.
speaking of Siege and like Ubisoft shit like that, they actually patched Valkyrie's cameras. So remember how people like would bust up in the windows, wait until like
Throw it out.
yeah,
Yep.
throw it out. And now if you do that, they'll actually disconnect after like 5 seconds.
Oh, so you can't put them outside.
You
no
can't throw them outside no more. Because there are specific areas like on certain maps where you couldn't even fucking see them.
Yeah, you can totally
Yeah.
cheese them, and there's no way you'd even know they were there. You'd spend
Yeah.
so much time to figure out like how the fuck are they seeing me. But you know, you're waiting.
Yeah, they finally. I'm not gonna lie, Ubisoft been doing their thing with Siege. For Honor, I gotta give them props too, because that game, I thought that game was done for. But them niggas are like on, like I said, year 6, season 1, and they had the Prince of Persia event. I'm not gonna lie, that was I actually got to play that with Nomad. That shit was fun, stressful, stressful because fuck that Prince, he's an asshole, but it was great. Ubisoft, good shit. And I want to know, has anybody here even have any of y'all even got to touch the new Assassin's Creed Ragnarok DLC?
No, because I didn't buy that game.
I ain't never touching Valhalla again.
Oh,
The game is too damn big.
I'm about to say, sound like you.
I'm
yeah, grievances.
I still gotta beat
never
everything
again.
in Odyssey, and I just deleted that game.
After Elden Ring, I have no reason I ever want to touch that game. I'm good. I am super good.
That game
All them
is.
goddamn hours.
Them niggas
that-
did
They
say
had the audacity to say they made the game shorter.
by an
Liar.
hour.
Lied. Fucking
No,
lied.
they didn't lie.
Oh, they
didn't lie.
fucking lied.
They
I
tell
don't-
the truth though.
I don't believe that shit for 1 second. That game is shorter than fucking last.
It's shorter by like an
I
hour.
reject
apparently.
I reject that. I reject that. Reality. You can show me stats. I reject that. If I got to see
That
that
doesn't
game, bro,
exist.
I put in 60 hours of that game and I quit. I was burnt out. I said, fuck that game. I'm done, dog. I then got Excalibur. I went and got some rare shit and I still gave up. I said, this game's too damn big. I quit.
No, we getting old. Because I remember as a kid, if I was like 10, 12, hearing myself talk now about that, I'd be like, what is wrong with you? But I'm like, bro,
Man,
I
you
got.
got nothing but time as a kid.
Yeah, it's like, dog, I got time for 100+ hour games no more, dog. I'm okay with a solid 40 hours. I promise you, 40 hours, I'm good.
I'm good.
Let me beat the game and go on with my day. Like, I got a job. I got shit to do. Like, I got a bowl. I got a life.
That's facts.
I ain't even got kids, but at some point, I got kids. Like, bro. Oh, hell no. It does look good. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I wanted to ask. Because that Ragnarok does look great. But Ubisoft, I'm not gonna lie. They make some damn good trailers.
Yep.
But I get that for free because I got the Ubisoft Plus stuff. So, you know.
True.
I ain't paying for shit. But let's go ahead and get on to some actual game news that dropped today that we seen today that looks immaculate. Know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to do a dark playthrough when this bitch drop. I'm talking about that Hogwarts Legacy or Hogwarts Legends. Bro, nigga, this game looked amazing. My biggest concern though is black representation.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not making
How
no.
many haircuts? How many haircuts do you have?
All I need is a basic fade. Cause that's all I have in real life is a fade.
Just give me a fade, please, God. Just a fade.
Give me something good.
Just a fade. Please, a fade.
You know they're
Don't
gonna have
Ain't too
the
many.
basic
Ain't
braids.
no-
Don't give me.
ain't too many
Please don't
people
give me an
like-
Elden Ring cut. Please, I'm begging you. Do not give me. That wasn't even an afro. To the day I stared at that, and I still to this day I don't know what the fuck that is. It's not an afro. It's not a fade. What the fuck is that fucking hairstyle? I could not figure that out. I'll never understand that shit in Elden Ring.
That man Ethos said, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that, bro? I'll never understand that fucking shit.
Ain't
Bro.
too many black people in Hogwarts, but at least give me something,
Yeah, give me
please.
something, please.
Hey, there was one, and he lived.
Hey, one.
Yeah.
Keyword.
No, here's the crazy part. What was his name? What's his name? He was part of Gryffindor, right? Like literally, there's only one black guy in the entire movie series. Dean? Yeah, that was his name, right?
That's probably what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I thought Dean died.
No, I think he got this is why black people got mad at him. Yeah, Dean was he was the only black guy, and I think was it Dean? I can't remember. Somebody got recasted. I guess their actor and they turned him white or something like that. And motherfucker was like mad. Yeah, Dean's the only black person I think you see at all in the entire that actually like shows up multiple times throughout the entire.
His haircut was horrible. Hold up,
and that man's haircut's terrible. You know they're gonna do that to us. They're gonna give us his haircut, and I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Hey, hold the fuck. I'm bringing this shit up live and direct because y'all gotta see this. Y'all watching this on the video version of the podcast, but I gotta share my screen on Discord. My man's haircut was god awful. Oh my god.
I'm trying to remember what character they recast. I can't remember what it was.
You mean to tell me they could have given my man a lineup?
Nah, they could not, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That's
you seen how they did Miles Morales in the first part of it.
That's why they got no excuse, bro. If Miles Morales can have a clean ass cut, bro, in this new game, no, they can't. They can't hold it.
He had was ridiculous because he went from the worst hairline I think I've ever seen.
Yep.
He had a bad one too. There was two black characters. There was two of them, but they both had fucked up hairlines though.
Yeah.
Look at my man shit.
Miles' haircut was terrible in the original Spider-Man, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this motherfucker found a barber. Holy shit.
They gave him the haircut.
And
of the original Black Power Ranger,
the
one that only had like I think only had like 8 fingers or something.
Yep.
Brother's haircut it was a rainbow.
Bro, these haircuts is ass, but yeah, they better not do us like this. I'm about to be mad than a bitch, bro. On God. But the gameplay itself, though, I'm not gonna lie, be having to try to tame some of my fanboyism. It's hard. It's real hard because I grew up with Harry Potter. I read all the books. I was that nerd. You feel me? I was the one who could go to the movies and critique that bitch from top to bottom of what happened in the book versus what they're showing. I wouldn't. I said I could. I didn't say I would, you dick.
Just gotta make sure.
But I was that deep into it. You feel me? So like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, like the big 3, Star Wars, those like my 3 to my heart where I'll ride or die. I'll argue with anybody about anything in the movies. One of the rare occasions where you actually hear me argue with somebody, it probably has to do with them 3 topics. That's probably about it. Bro, this game looked dope. And on top of that, they have all type of magic. Because they even had the Abba, what the fuck was that? They had that one dark spell that Voldemort said.
Abracadabra.
It's like Abba something.
Yeah, I know. You go with the curse that kills you, right?
Yeah, the curse that kills you. They have that one in here.
That's what sold me. When he's like, you could also go a different way, and then all you hear is him say the line. You see the green light. I was like, oh, you could be evil. I was like, that's all I need. I'm sold. I'm ready to play this shit.
I'm being evil as shit.
I'm ready to be. I'm gonna be a menace. I'm about to be a menace in this shit.
I'm
I'm making Dr. Umar, and he's showing up at Hogwarts trying to figure out why there ain't no black people.
Where are all the black people at?
I'm big menace activity with that one. I'm probably gonna be on some Qui-Gon Jinn shit, be a gray Jedi. Or a great damn wizard for real. And I'm gonna be in the middle where I'm gonna smoke you if I need to. If I ain't got to, you'll live. You're gonna, I'm a Batman your shit, break an arm or two. That's what I'm saying. But dog, like this looked good because they said they had multiple different spells or whatever. You actually get to make friends actually like in the joint. I don't remember if they said it's gonna be co-op. I hope so.
It says a single player. People were hoping it was co-op originally, but I think they have said straight up it's a single player game. So you're all by yourself, I think. Which I think I'm not mad at.
I'm not mad at it.
We definitely like it would have been nice to say, but it's like, you know what, if that would have cost the game like some quality or something like that, or like, because I'm not gonna lie, this whole entire thing, I was in disbelief. Like I was watching shit. I saw the leaked stuff and I was like, oh, this leak. I saw the leaked video of this like from 2 years ago, and I was watching. I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. I'll keep my eye on it.
Right.
And I was like, but a lot of it seemed like pre-canned animations and shit. So I was like, is this like real gameplay or is this just like this is like a target of what we're trying to make it look like? And then I saw this game, I saw the whole gameplay and I was like, wait a minute, they're just showing straight up gameplay and like they just kept going feature after feature after feature. I was like, okay, they got to a certain point in the presentation. I was like, okay, that's a nice amount of content. I thought they were done. They're like, no, motherfucker, we got room of requirement. You can leave Hogwarts, you can go to da-da-da. I was like, oh, wait, whoa, wait a minute. This is literally like the game, the Harry Potter game I wanted. Like I've always wanted as a kid. Like I played the Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Like I played
the Game Boy Advance.
I played it on PC actually. I played the Chamber of Secrets. I spent so much time playing Chamber of Secrets. It's probably ass now that I think about it. It's probably one of those things where you play as a kid and you love it, and then you play as an adult. You're like, this game is ass.
I played this shit.
Yeah, I can't believe I liked it. I played so much out of it. But I remember I used to like run around and find all the secret rooms that are hidden in Hogwarts. I would just like mess around, have a ball, like just exploring, and just like it seems like. I'm not gonna say this yet because I feel it's way too early, but like it feels like I don't know how they did this, but it feels like the same way that like Elden Ring feels like they're just like exploration, which is like you're just gonna wanna run off and just explore different parts of this world and not feel like, oh, here's a quest marker here, oh, here's a quest marker. Like you can actually like, I'm just gonna run over here and see what's over here in Hogwarts and like run into something cool. Like if it's like that, like how because if this is like Elden Ring but Harry Potter like skin, oh man, it's gonna go crazy. But I hope it's not just another like, oh, it's just another like sort of like Ubisoft open world game. I hope they like actually turn it into something more Elden Ring-ish. Then I'm definitely, but I'm already sold. I don't give a, I'm like you. I read some of the books. I'm not that far gone. Like I read some of them, not all of them, but
yeah,
I watched all the movies.
I'm that
yeah,
nerd.
like yeah, I was like my favorite book was like Order of the Phoenix, but my favorite movie was Prisoner of Azkaban. And like I just love. You know, I like the series. It's like one of those things like I grew up with it. I rewatched the entire trilogy recently because a friend of mine had never watched it before. So I was seeing it again as an adult. And I ain't gonna lie, I was seeing shit in there as an adult. I was like, I was looking at Harry a little different. I actually come to not like Harry. Like now that I'm older, I do not like him now. I liked him as a kid, but now I think he's a privileged little brat who is also who actually sexually assaults somebody in the movie.
Oh,
which shit. Is wild. Yeah, I didn't have this because like you know you're a kid, so you don't perceive some stuff. But I was like, so you know the girl, the Asian girl, Cho, right?
Yep.
So I didn't realize it, but now as an adult, I was like, wait a minute, I think he just sexually harassed her. I was like, yo, this is how I knew Harry's a dickhead. So not only does he run this girl through the ringer, not only does Ron run, you know, Hermione through the ringer, but specifically Hermione is like, I think I've a whole brand new respect for Hermione. Like I already liked her originally, but like I think as an adult, I'm like, she's the most responsible, level-headed person in the entire and honestly carries the entire like all the movies. She's like the best character.
I loved her because she stole on Malfoy. She ain't even use magic for real. She stole on him like a nigga would. Like
she is so like not only is she intelligent, but I think Prisoner of Azkaban is really where she gets into her bag, and she just keeps escalating like past that point, just becoming like god tier at that point from a character standpoint. But it was just like Harry for me gets progressively worse as the time goes on because like he goes from this guy who's just like, I just want to be this regular kid, like leave me alone, I'm not special, to then like understanding he's special and then being like, I'm the chosen one, like you know I'm that nigga now, and then like on top of that like. Basically, this is the thing that fucked me up. So, shout out to our boy Batman Patterson. He goes from getting clapped by Voldemort to becoming Batman. When he gets clapped, his girlfriend is Cho, and Cho is literally still grieving about him dying to Voldemort. Like in the Order of Phoenix, in the Goblet of Fire. In the Goblet of Fire. At the end of it, he dies. So like she's really depressed about it, and it carries over into the 5th year with Order of the Phoenix, and she's still hung up about this. Like, obviously, you're not gonna finish grieving over you had a long-term relationship with this dude.
You're not gonna get over that in a year.
Yeah, you're not gonna get over it over a year. It's impossible. And Harry, knowing this, uses her and kisses her, like no consent, no, just straight up, just goes for it. And I just sat there back. I was like, wait a minute. She's still grieving about this man, and he's taking advantage of her because she's crying about him being dead, and he kisses her while she's like literally grieving, like talking about him being dead.
So
and I was
like, think about it, is Harry the future?
I was like, I was like, as an adult, I was watching this shit like, I was like, this is some toxic shit, boy. I was like, I was like, that boy that boy going kind of crazy.
But when you think about it, though, it kind of makes sense. And the spell was and then
he chose a younger girl. That's the thing. Then he looked at a younger girl and said, you know, I'm gonna pick you. You're the young one. I'm gonna pick my best friend's younger sister. I'm gonna pick you instead. I was like,
it was Avada Kedavra. That was a damn dark spell.
That was almost abracadabra.
It was gonna annoy me until I figured it out.
I'm definitely gonna kill motherfuckers with that shit. I don't go fuck.
I'm definitely top dying. But I mean, yeah, when you talk about Harry like that, you kind of see the progression, but like the way I look at it though is kind of like how we seen Anakin change. Even though I hated Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, he was too whiny. I wanted him to be that Darth Vader, fuck everybody type shit, but he got mad because he thought that Obi-Wan Kenobi smashed Padme. That's a whole different discussion though.
I love how like because of the fucking sequels, I love how now there's this like meta conversation about like Anakin was a Force ghost with Obi-Wan, and they were probably watching this shit where Rey just all of a sudden knows Force healing through like reading the Jedi text, and then he's just sitting there, he's sitting there like, now wait a minute, hold on, what is she doing? Is she healing? And he's like, looks like it. It's like, why did we not know about this? And he was like, I don't know. It was like, how did she learn this shit? And he's like, I think when she read the Jedi text, he's like, and none of us decided on reading this text at all. No, and like he like then like asked Yoda's like Force ghost, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, we could have avoided like a lot of bullshit, like me going to the dark side, if y'all had just taught me that we could have healed people with the Force.
Could have saved the whole conversation. Mace Windu could have lived all this.
Yeah, Mace could have lived. He would have never converted Anakin to the dark side because literally they would have taught him how to do that. He would not been fearful of Padme dying because he could have just used the Force healing and would have felt better about it. Like, all this shit could have been avoided.
And even Padme dying could have been avoided because remember, Robot Chicken made fun of it. He lost the will to live.
He lost the will to live. This is so
all this technology, and she just gave up on life.
Just gave up, man.
And even as a kid, I thought the same thing when I see. I was like, hold up, he ain't choking to death. I mean, he probably knocked the wind out of her a little bit. All right, bro.
Yeah, it is stupid.
But think about Harry though. You do see the change though, because he does go from like that recluse kid who doesn't necessarily like want to talk, be kind of like treated like everybody else, but everybody knows his story and shit like that.
Average dude, and then becomes, I'm chosen.
Then he literally just says, "Oh, so I'm him now."
Yeah, I'm the chosen one. Now y'all better put some respect on my name. Like he multiple times, I think in the Order of Phoenix. I think that's why I like Goblet of Fire. It was like where it starts, where it's nothing crazy. I kind of like still empathize with him because like he doesn't get the true like weight of like that responsibility until Voldemort kills Diggory. But like in Order of Phoenix, I'm not gonna lie, if you rewatch that movie, he's kind of a dick. Like he's definitely a dick to a lot of his friends, or like really likes pushing that.
To Ron. He was definitely a dick to Ron in that movie.
A big dick to Ron in that movie, and even like Half-Blood Prince. Granted, like reasons, definitely fair reasons why you'd be when all the shit that happens in that movie. But yeah, he's kind of a dickhead. Like
you kind of like. Harry, you need to get punched in the face once or twice. It'll do you good.
I'm not gonna lie, I did want to punch him in the movie. There was definitely moments where I was like, someone needs to punch the shit. Someone needs to fight you. Like no wand shit, just straight up just put your hands up, bro. I'm just gonna fight you, bro. You need to learn how to take a hit. Someone needs to humble you real quick.
Just a little bit. Started yelling at Dumbledore. I was like, all right, you getting a little too zesty. You know who you yelling at, right?
Hey, this man will delete you from existence. Don't try him.
You better relax, bro. You better not disrespect Dumbledore.
Because like Dumbledore knows what's gonna happen already.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when you find out Harry's dad was really a dick to
dickhead.
That was the best. I'm not gonna lie.
Snape was like, I was gonna smash your mom, bro.
Bro, that was the literal best part about that movie though, because then Harry's kind of like, oh shit, I'm kind of being like my dad.
Yeah, I'm being a dickhead like my dad.
That's when his eyes opened up. But it was great though, because he thought, because you were always like led to believe like the first like what 3 movies, roughly 3-4 movies. His parents like were just so great, like they were just loved by everybody, and it was just his mom. His dad was an asshole.
Yeah, his mom was like nice and was trying to be nice to Snape, and his dad was just straight up a fucking like he was a jock. He was like a dick. Yeah, I'm a Quidditch captain. I'm one of the top Quidditch players. Or whatever. I got groupies and shit, and I shit on fucking Snape, bro.
And I swear to God, that's why Snape wanted to fold Harry on so many occasions. Like, you know what? I love your mom.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? In retrospect, you should have folded him. Like,
just
totally.
We was okay with it.
Yes, with that context, yeah, Snape, you was totally justified. Everything you did, totally justified, bro. Totally justified.
Yeah, because at first, like, why is he such a dick to Harry? Like, he didn't even do nothing. You learn about why. I'm like, all right,
perfect. Yeah, no, like, yeah, you deserve to get your shit off. Go for it, bro.
You look like your dad, but you have your mom's eyes. You got lucky.
Yeah, you got lucky, bro.
If you look too much like your dad, you would not have had a second story.
Snape was always looking out for him too, though, because in like the movie, Snape never let nothing bad happen to Harry. Nothing. Yep. He refused.
And you notice it in retrospect. That's the funny thing. You never notice it initially, but then like in retrospect with Half-Blood Prince, then you start looking back like, no, like you're like, oh shit, and you start to realize like the actions he takes and why he's so harsh on Harry. It makes perfect sense. You're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, because he still cares about him because he loved his mom. He didn't give a fuck about his dad, but he loved his mom. So he's like, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to your son. I get it. And like even when he killed Dumbledore, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. That one hurt.
It was for the necessary.
Yeah, it was necessary, but I was like, Come on, bro. Y'all gonna jump my man. Y'all some hoes. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
he did, and then he saved Malfoy's life too by doing that shit. He prevented Malfoy from like losing his soul by doing that. So.
Malfoy's still a bitch, though. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
I'm about to say, still fuck that nigga Malfoy.
Oh, 100%. He's still a bitch.
Off
He a
top,
bitch.
when
Yeah, that's
Hermione punched him in his mouth, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was in the theater. And
10
I
out
stood
of
up.
10.
I stood
10
up.
out of 10.
Yeah, you made that
Prison of
nigga.
Azkaban
You
is
made
the
that
best,
nigga
bro.
Ron puke a frog or slugs.
Because
Wasn't
wasn't it like the first time it happens, like she doesn't do it, but then the second time where they go back in the past, and she's just like, I ain't got time for this shit. She just punches the shit out
Oh
of him.
yeah, she
makes
had
him,
one
like,
good
whine.
one.
Yeah, give him a good haymaker.
He was out here calling her racial slurs. If you really think about it.
Racist as shit.
He was
He
racist.
definitely calling her a nigga.
He was
No,
calling
that's
her
not.
Definitely
He's
called the
definitely
N-word.
calling her a nigga.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, straight up.
So that's definitely getting called a muggle is so racist.
Yeah, called her a damn mudblood, bro. I was like, I remember that was a. Imagine as a kid, you're trying to understand this. You're just like, is he calling her like a nigga? Like,
I'm pretty sure.
Definitely what he said.
yeah, it's like you as a black kid just watching this, like, is he saying the N-word?
I think that's why everybody like Hermione too, though. I think that's why everybody like Hermione low key.
I tell you, I've not met one black person that does not like Hermione. I think every single black person like fucks with Hermione heavy because they're
Because
like,
on the
I
same
know
page,
that.
dog. Like,
Yeah,
hold
we
up.
understood, you know.
As
You know
a
that,
kid,
right?
you don't fully understand. You're like, I don't know why, but I feel oddly offended right
I
now.
feel like, I don't know why I feel offended right now. And on top of that, I feel like I empathize with Hermione.
He said, "It's love your son. I love
As
your
an adult,
son."
you're like, oh shit. I know now.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, fuck Malfoy off top though. But that one scene though, when Ron's twin brother got killed though, and then his mom went crazy.
No.
Fire.
That and like fucking what was the other dude? The one that has the Neville. The glow up Neville has in the later like 3 movies.
Because he could have been the chosen one
Could have been
too.
the chosen one. Yep, he could have been the chosen one. It could have been him. That would have been actually a crazy plot twist of the whole time. Here he like gets clapped at the end, and it's actually you realize it was never
Neville.
It was Neville the whole time, and he
Bro.
pulls out the Godric sword and just kills Voldemort with it.
That'd
That
been
would
too
have
much.
been fire.
That'd
Yeah,
have been too much heat. That'd have been too much heat.
like, oh, that would have been too crazy. Maybe it was turned into an adult like type of thing, then it would have been fire. Like
Low-key.
decapitates them or something like that at the end. That shit would have been crazy.
Like, man, that shit was heat. And then I'm not gonna lie, the deaths that hurt me the most in Harry Potter is easily when Diggory died. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that at all.
Yeah, it was real fucked up how they killed him.
Bro, when Dumbledore died, cried like a hoe. And then when Sirius Black got killed.
Oh, the serious shit was so that was so fucking stupid how he fucking got killed too. That was
I remember watching that recently, and I was like, he shouldn't have.
he could have
died
avoided
right
it.
there.
Yeah, he told everybody's like that's been one of the biggest criticisms is like about the whole series from the movie standpoint is they never explain what the fuck that mirror is. Like it's never explained. Like it's never referenced again. It's never like noted. It's not even. I don't think it's barely in the lore. Like to this day, I think people are just in like often we make it an idea of like it must be some in between place where souls are kept that isn't like the afterlife or not.
Yeah,
but no
it's
one
like
knows.
Purgatory about what I've like one of the shits that I've read. It's like purgatory or some shit. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but no one knows how the application works. Like, do you fall into it? It's like because no one knows. Like, did he die and then he fell into it? Did he just get stunned? Then people are like, no, he was stunned and he fell into it and that killed him. Like, yeah, we till this day we still don't know, and I don't think it's ever been explained. So.
I was still hurt because I love Sirius.
That shit was some whole shit. Because he definitely was goated.
Sirius was cool as shit. He turned into a wolf, bro. Like, how could you not like him? He turned into a big ass black wolf.
Him and Lupin, yeah, like them motherfuckers, them boys when they duo together. Oh, that's a duo. That's a battle royale duo team right there.
You don't want that beef. I promise you don't.
Yeah,
That's still, I'm with it.
crazy.
That's probably my favorite movie, just because you think Sirius Black is really evil.
Evil, and he's actually not.
Yeah.
That nigga loved his nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I can never forget Dolby. That one hurt too.
Dolby gets sucked.
Dolby, he said Dolby is free. I was
Dolby's
like,
nah.
Nah.
I just see like I gotta check now because I got a strong feeling like someone's probably edited that clip and added like Aaron Yeager in the background and they're being like, "You're free now." On some fucking crazy shit. That'd be great.
That shit hurt my spirit.
That was one of the great. I remember as a kid, I cried as a kid in that scene. Dolby has sucked. Me as a adult, like this is the stupidest shit. Dolby he's like, I ain't gotta follow you. Dolby is free.
Bro, it hurt the six. Like, dog, what the? Am I watching slavery?
Yeah, this is a slave,
Definitely
little
was
12
slavery.
years of slave, bro. What the hell?
Because he
Why,
talked like it
why am I
too.
offended again?
You know what's crazy? They had an Uncle Tom too. The other one, right? That's
Yep.
still like under Sirius, right? He's still Sirius had a fucking slave, and it was just like some Uncle Tom's like, yeah, I ain't gonna leave, bro. I'm still gonna work for this house. It doesn't matter to me. I'm free, but I don't care. I'm gonna stay.
And they killed his owl too. Now I think Hedwig died. I'm trying to remember this movie.
They killed a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers died in between. Like basically after Prisoner of Azkaban.
Open the
Well,
floodgates.
actually, Chamber of Secret, I think it was, because like people got petrified. It basically got clapped, I think, because of what Tom Riddle was doing.
They got petrified, but I don't think they died.
I thought didn't whatchamacallit die? The Defense Against Dark Arts, that dickhead Lockhart.
Yeah, he died.
You know,
I don't think he died. No, he got
he didn't
out.
die.
He just
Okay,
left.
I thought he died for some reason. I don't know why.
You know I
No,
want
I
to die
remember
though?
at the end, like, he
I hope that
pretty
bitch
much, he was
Umbridge
like,
died.
getting
I'm
out
gonna
of
say
here.
Umbridge died. I hope that bitch died.
That fat pink bitch? Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh no, they killed her ass.
Yeah, I hope they killed her ass. Yeah,
They
I
took her
wish
off
I could've
somewhere.
seen that
She,
shit.
whatever she
character?
got,
She made me so mad. So
Yeah.
he was over
mad.
there. Tell them to let me know.
Universally,
How the
no
fuck would I
one
do
likes
that?
her,
He was
bro.
about to
Everybody
kill
hates
me.
that bitch.
Bro, when she did that spell that was carving that shit in Harry's arm
That
or
shit
whatever.
Yeah. That was the best part because I was watching my friend watch for the first time, and like me and my other friend were like, we watched Harry Potter show. We were just like, and then we just told him, we was like, all right, bro, in this movie, there's a character. We're not gonna tell you who it is. There's a character that appears in this movie that universally is hated. No one likes this person. We were like, that's all we're gonna say. Just watch it. And so he was
like
trying to
Voldemort more than her.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. He thought we were talking about Voldemort. He's like, "Oh, you guys talking about Voldemort?" And we're like, he just started laughing. Like, objectively, people hate this person more than Voldemort. And they just start. When he's watching, he's like, "I don't get it." And then they introduce Umbridge, and me and him were like snicker. We're like the light, like I have to hold it in. I can't laugh yet. Like I have to hold it in.
You do that
And, like,
air out your nose shit. That
yeah, I can't give it up yet. I gotta hold the laugh in. And so like he's watching, he's still trying to figure out. He's not guessing it's Umber. He's like, yeah, she's annoying, but he's like, I don't think I hate her yet. And then the carving scene happens, and then you can just see his mood, just like, I hate this bitch. I was just like, yeah, there it is. Welcome to the club.
bro, I
like,
wanted
one
her
thing
to
is,
like, die.
whatever them
You're torturing
fucking
kids,
did
bro.
to her.
You're straight up torturing kids, and you got a simp that's helping you do it, and you basically are on some fucking like fascist shit. Like once you take over the school and you eject Dumbledore, yeah, and then you just become hated throughout the whole movie. I'm glad that the Centaurs got her. And she, you know, she's called them slurs. Yeah, you know, she was calling them the hard R.
She tried
Hard
to
R.
choke one out with a noose.
Yep.
She
I'm
loved
glad
it.
they got her ass. I'm
She
glad
loved-
they got her.
She tried Hermione, and that shit didn't work out though, because Hermione was smarter than her ass.
Yep. God bless. Another reason why Hermione's a goat. God bless.
She's all like, well, yeah, you can't say it because this, that, and third. Hermione's like, wait, what?
What?
Hermione went to the library immediately. Bitch, don't try me. I do this.
You got me fucked up.
But because of, see, we went on like a damn 25-minute rant
Stop
about
Harry
fucking Harry
Potter.
Potter. This is why I want the game to come out, because
It needs to come out.
everybody's gonna have a different play style. I guarantee it. 'Cause like I said, I'm probably gonna be on some gray Jedi type shit where I'm gonna be right in the middle, where I'm gonna kill more than I, spare. But I'm gonna spare a couple people here and there. Know what I'm saying?
Call me Django.
Yeah, I'm straight up. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You say something out of pocket to me, I'm gonna hit you.
I hear someone say mudblood in that game.
I'm killing them. Yeah, the moment I hear somebody say mudblood, I'm straight up killing them.
Hey,
dog.
it ain't even gotta be about me.
Yeah.
It could be my
Yeah,
vicinity.
it could be my boy, my homie. It could be somebody I don't even like. I'm still gonna beat their ass.
I
Hold
would
on.
scream that just for
Koofy on the whole. If they have a Koofy, because you know there's a Koofy in the universe, right? Like one of the. It was the old one of the ministers, right? He had a Koofy. I was like, yeah.
They had like all the houses come in for like a holiday or something like that. I remember that.
Yeah. If the Koofy is in the game, you hear me, WB. If you put the Koofy in there, I'm gonna wear that shit the entire playthrough, dog.
I'm gonna be like this.
Straight up.
Beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. Abracadabra. Light him up, one shot.
Off top, if I hear mudblood, you getting smoked. If you like Harry Potter's dad, you getting smoked.
You getting smoked.
Let me find out you came from a rich family, dog. You getting
smoked.
smoked.
Let me find out you looking down on somebody less fortunate. You getting smoked.
I ain't gonna lie, if you got the platinum white hair like Malfoy and his pops, dog, you getting smoked.
You look like Malfoy. You might be getting smoked.
You look a little too close.
Oh,
Sorry,
matter of fact, if his dad or his grandparents in this game, like
Oh,
he
no,
says,
they
like
got-
I'm
they gotta go.
they get smoked. They get their
Yep.
whole. I'm wiping the whole bloodline. Their whole
Oh.
bloodline get
Whatever
smoked.
level I gotta get to do it, I'm doing
Yeah,
it. And they get
you getting smoked.
Hey, straight Genghis Khan style. You getting smoked.
Yep. You getting
We
smoked.
ended lineages. I do not care.
I hear a last name of a lineage from something I know from the movie. I don't fuck with you. You getting smoked.
Oh, if I hear Malfoy, it's up.
I hear Umbridge. I don't give a fuck if you related or not. You getting smoked. Just
Right.
in
You could
case.
have already took over the school. You still getting
You
smoked.
getting smoked.
But hold on, your
Niggas
name,
gonna
your last
find
name
you in
what?
your office.
You said what was your last name?
You said
Oh,
Malfoy. Oh, all right.
Malfoy. You getting smoked.
Hey, maybe I'll meet you in your dorm real quick.
Man, come over here real quick, man. Let me holler at you real quick.
Matter of fact, hop on your broomstick. We're gonna head to the woods real quick. I want to show you a Quidditch trick. Nigga gonna get smoked off top. You getting smoked? I don't care.
I need Quidditch to be updated at some point.
Quidditch would
I
definitely be
definitely
fire.
want that in the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just showed like a clip of it. I'm like, oh my god, if they have Quidditch in this too, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's a good version of it. It better
Yeah,
not be
it's
no
good.
bullshit.
Yeah,
There's already
Real.
been a game that came out with it. They just take the tips.
It was so irritating. I remember I played the one Chamber of Secrets, and there was a Quidditch segment in the game where you have to play Quidditch and you have to win it.
I almost
You get
broke my
points, you win
Game
it.
Boy because
Yeah,
of that.
just getting that snitch was so hard, dog. It was so stupid hard, and the AI would keep punching you and kicking you and making you run into walls. It was so irritating.
And you're going fast as shit for that type
Yeah.
of like technology.
It
at
was
the time.
wobbly. Yeah, it wasn't tight. Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
I mean, shit,
Yeah,
they could damn near have the controls of Rocket League for this with broomsticks.
Pretty much.
Really good.
That's all you need.
They just call it a day that we straight.
I think right now this is my most anticipated game. Now that Elden Ring's out, I think this is the game right now.
This
the only
and
game.
God of War are like the two where I'm like, I want it. But this one gets
I have,
more
I have a
edge.
feeling. Yeah, I feel like God of War is gonna get delayed. I don't know why. I'm getting a sinking feeling it's gonna get delayed to next year, maybe, because we still haven't seen shit about this game. Like,
My
still.
whole thing is this TLC for that. TLC. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Y'all be when it comes to God of War, y'all have been shooting 100% as far as like gameplay and whatnot works, even story. Don't fuck it up
Yeah.
now.
Can't fuck it up. But I ain't gonna lie. After Elden Ring dropped, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like, you know what? They got it. Let's just, let's just. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I was any other game right now and I was working on what I felt was the game of the year shit, after like Elden Ring just came out, I would have looked at that shit and been like, yeah, let's just do January 2023. Let's not even try to even fight this fight. It's very
Dog,
probable Elden Ring's gonna just dunk
Just,
everything.
damn, you see how that shit just took over all social media?
Yeah,
Don't matter
just-
what app you get on, you see an Elden Ring.
Yep, Elden
12
Ring
mil
everywhere.
in the first
Still going.
week, and it's still doing
Yeah.
numbers.
Still like just devastating everything. And that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's wild.
And a FromSoft game, no less, too.
Yeah.
So
And a ton of players played that shit.
yeah,
I would just let it go.
Yeah, just nah, we gonna hold off.
Yeah, I know Sony had a conversation. They was just like, damn, Horizon, fuck. Like, damn, our shit just clapped that fast. It was like, damn, that's the second time in the damn row this has happened to us. It's like, all right, just delay our other exclusive. Don't even try this. We're not even gonna waste it. We want to make sure that one
Bad
of our
to
games.
say, but it was like how EA did like Titanfall 2.
Yeah, it's the
It just
same
dropped at
shit.
the
dog.
worst time.
Bro,
At least Horizon still sold well. It was just like Horizon still did great. Don't get me wrong. Still dropped really good, got good scores. Still a great game and stuff like that. But it's just like how the media, like the social media aspect of this thing, just got
frenzied around it.
frenzy, destroyed by like Elden Ring just popped up. Like I remember like the reviews came out and people were like, what the fuck? How is this? Like it was just getting 10 out of 10s and people were like, whoa, what the hell? And then like when the game dropped, it was just gone. Like I hadn't seen a Horizon screenshot. It was just Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, just everywhere on my time. I was like, Jesus fuck, this is insane.
I think even like a
That's
sports damn page on like Instagram posts something about it.
Talking about Elden Ring, yeah, it's fucking insanity. I was like, I've never seen. It was like Breath of the Wild all over again. Like people were talking about Horizon, and then boom, Breath of the Wild happened, and then damn, nobody cared anymore.
Bro.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man.
This is nuts, and I love to see it though. Anytime a game, like a new game, actually gets like noticed like this, even if I'm not like a fan of it, I'm like, that's good.
Yeah, good games. This is amazing year for gaming. This is like from the get go. They've just dropping bangers. Like good game. I can't catch up, man. All these fun games, and they're gonna drop more.
My
Like
backlog is fucked.
yeah, I'm screwed.
I gave up. I'm just gonna play what I want to at this point.
Yep.
100%. RIP Titanfall 2. That shit hurt. The way that EA did that game, I still want to fade them niggas for that.
I definitely want to
For
fade
them, they brought it out with a other big name game. And
Bro,
Call
they
of Duty
put
was
it in
also
between.
dropping.
It was COD, Titanfall 2. then Battlefield. Like, bro.
Like, why would you do that?
Why would you do that? And the worst part is,
they did that twice.
and the crazy part is, out of all of it,
Destiny dropped the first time.
yeah. And the crazy part is, years later, what's the one that only people talk about still? It's Titanfall 2. That's the fucking crazy. That's the most insane part about it. It's like out of that 3 that got destroyed from a sales standpoint, the one that got the most amount of praise was Titanfall 2.
And that's the one that people hold in regard as like one of the best shooters of all time.
It's fucking insanity. What a world we live in.
That's tough. R.I.P. Titanfall 2, bro.
And we never get into 3.
And we can't even play the second one anymore.
Nope, that shit don't work. They got the North Star. You got to use that mod now, that North Star mod.
Yeah, same way you got to play the old CODs on Plutonium.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Fucking Respawn. God damn it.
Fucking Apex, even though I like the game.
Yeah, I like Apex, but still, fuck you, Apex. I'll never get time because of you.
Bro, that game was amazing.
I hate it because it's literally like Titanfall didn't get the mainstream respect it deserved, and all these motherfuckers clapped on Apex and were like, this game's really cool, I love the movement and the movement and stuff, and the abilities are really cool. And then like the Titanfall 2 people are like screeching into the void of like, you motherfuckers, like you could play a game that has exactly these same mechanics with even more awesome freedom, and you could get it all in one game, and you motherfuckers didn't give it a shot.
Like,
I hate y'all. I hate y'all so much.
Hey,
and I can't
also, they bring over guns from
I just
Titanfall.
want my Titan back. I want my fucking mech back, and I'll never get it back. I don't think Respawn will ever bring it back. And I'm telling you, the way they'd get me, I'd forgive Apexes. If they bring Cooper or a descendant of Cooper, if they bring him into the game and he can summon BT. If I can get a Titan in Apex, then I'll be happy. But until then, I'm always gonna be salty.
Please God, don't do
in
that.
Apex, it would have to be like their super.
It's gonna be hard to balance
like,
it. Yeah, it's gonna be
has to
super hard
like
to balance that shit. But
Well, I say we literally had like our discussion trying to figure out how to balance that shit. It's hard.
It's hard.
Figure it out.
I get why they haven't done it initially. They tried originally. They were like, "Yeah, we can't get this shit to work in a BR." So I was like, "I get it," but I mean, they've been expanding. Like they made a TDM mode. I was like, "You're halfway there. You basically made Titanfall. Now just put the fucking Titans in TDM and you're done." Like, dude, just call it a fucking day, man. Just give us all Titans.
That's all I want. I just want Titanfall because when I actually got good at that game, it hit different.
It's so good, man.
Even if you're bad at the game, it's still fun because like you can still find regular ass people to shoot.
To this day, I don't think there's still never been a FPS that feels that good. I don't think any game has accomplished that still, which is wild. It's been years, and Titanfall still has like some of the greatest like just shooter feel and movement and shit. Yeah. It's insane.
It didn't feel wonky trying to like jump to the wall, sprint and jump. It felt fluid every time.
Every action you took in that game, you always felt in control of your character. Not once did I feel like I lost control of my character. This is insane.
I want to cry now. R.I.P. Titanfall.
Done, bro. I hate you. I can't believe you invited me on this podcast. I just went to the stage of grief.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god.
It be like that sometimes, especially when EA get brought up. But let's go ahead and wrap these things up. For Games with Gold, people, you dig what I'm saying? Y'all get the Flame of the Flood. Have no idea what that fucking game is. You also get Street Power Soccer. Have fun with that. Sacred 2. Enjoy that. And y'all get SpongeBob's Truth or Square.
Hey.
I mean, enjoy that. As for PS Plus, y'all get Ghost Runner 5, Ghost of Tsushima Legends, that's the multiplayer joint. Ark Survival Evolved, I might actually try that because fuck it. And Team Sonic Racing, I might get that just so I can play Biggie and beat him and talk shit and say I'm a bigger Sonic fan than he is.
Shut the fuck.
We older than you, bro. We get priority.
I don't give a damn. Sonic was my childhood.
Hey, Biggie. Sonic was your childhood. We were alive before Sonic came out.
That's cool, nigga. I don't care.
Hey,
I
just want to enjoy my game.
Sonic is my neighbor, nigga.
That reminded me of that joke. They were having an argument about something. I forgot to just say there was some like talk about something, and somebody brought up. It was like, you young, you know, it don't matter. He was like, you young, you don't know that. He's like, you younger, bro. And he was like, what does that matter, bro? What do you think that's some type of like good thing? You just gonna die before me? I was like, oh my god.
That's really the arguments that we have.
I was like, that's a perfect counter argument. It's like, what? So you gonna die before me? I was just like, I was like, fair enough. I'm never gonna bring that shit up again. I'm never gonna tell people my age anymore, dog. These youngins are going crazy, dog.
I mean, I had a fucked up joke to say in response to that, but I'm not going to.
God bless. Shout out to all the young gamers
who don't play
Shout out to
Fortnite
all
exclusively.
Shout out to all the gamers where their first console was an Xbox and PS3. Shout out to y'all.
Bro, that's a thing now. Oh my god.
It's actually a thing. It's actually a thing.
It's crazy for me. I'm born in 1998.
That's crazy.
That's crazy hearing
I'm still
2000 and something.
I'm still trying to tell people that the Xbox 360 is a retro console. Like people are still trying to like accept that still. I'm just like, yeah, it's a retro console. Yeah, the PS3 that are retro. Yeah, they're retro.
No longer in production no more. No more games get made for them. It's literally classified as retro now.
Yeah, and you know it's gonna be really crazy when you say the PS4 is retro in a couple of years. That's really when it's gonna hit you like a rock. Yep.
Bro.
Usually you think, oh, the Nintendo 64 is retro. It's like that shit's now like ancient now. GameCube's like turning ancient now.
Bro, the Genesis was my first joint.
Yep, you old as fuck. Yeah, I knew I was old as fuck when motherfuckers told me that Mass Effect 1 was like over a decade year old. That's when I fucking froze. And
that's
I was
when
like,
it hit you
God.
just poof.
It hit me like a rock. I was like, oh my god, like the shit motherfuckers be talking about Sonic and shit being old as fuck. It was like, oh my god, all the games, like my favorite games are now hitting that age gap now.
Bro, Kingdom Hearts 1 is my all-time go. Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite one out of the three, but Kingdom Hearts 1 is like, I'm the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan. And that bitch is like
now a decade.
Yeah. And I'm like,
you're old. Yep. Welcome. All we're hitting that we're like all of our favorite games are now like decade plus. So
bro, this is
kind of crazy now.
I don't like this.
Man, fuck you,
I don't like this either. I don't like this feeling at all. Not a fun feeling.
Fucking infant. I hate you.
What the? I ain't even do nothing.
I hate you. Just cause you younger than me. Fuck you.
You hate me because I'm younger than you, taller than you. What the fuck is going on?
I
here?
more so hate you because you taller than me. The younger than me, I can get over. The taller than I can't. That's some bullshit.
Wait, how fucking tall are you?
I'm 6'4". He's 6'4".
Yeah,
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, remember when I met you, and me were like almost the same height. You were like a little taller than me. So I was like, if he's 6, if Woo is 6, well, you gotta be a giant.
Yeah,
Nomad's height.
6'4".
Yeah, you like Nomad's like 6'5", 6'7", I think last time. That motherfucker towers over me.
Yeah, Nomad's tall as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the funny thing is I knew you was tall, but I didn't think Nomad. So I thought Nomad would have been short and Flock was gonna be tall.
Because
I honestly thought Nomad was short until you just told me that.
No,
Nomad's tall as hell.
The height list of GI is kind of crazy because before I met Nomad, everyone else I met in GI was like TVH and JG in them, and they're short. Like they are like definitely like 5'5", 5'6". Like they're objectively short. So like for me, when I was around them, I was like always above them. Like I was looking down on a majority of them. And then like Ace is the same height as me, so Ace is 6'6". But there's really only like 3 of us. Like me, Ace, and Anon are 6 foot basically. Yep. And then there's just. Flock is also like close to that. I think Flock is like 5'11", 6'2", and 6 foot as well. And then there's just fucking Nomad. 6'7" giant who just towers over. Like I've looked for me, he towers over me. Like I can't fathom like being like TBA height and looking at like he has to look up at Nomad because Nomad's just that like a literal fucking giant. It's like having Hagrid running around with you, just like a skinny version of Hagrid running around with you.
And he's the goofiest one at all.
And I'm not used to that shit because usually I'm used to like being like the higher height of around people, but like just being like I'm like, oh, this is how it feels. Like
it's the weirdest shit because Nomad
it's
like
because
so
I'm used to being like. People tell you you're tall, but then when you match somebody who's like objectively stupid tall, now you're like, damn, what am I short? Like,
yeah, that's how it feels. And because I was all like, Ethos probably tall, but I was all like, Nomad, he probably like short. And then I met him like,
I thought Nomad was short too. Yeah, he's ridiculous. Yeah, he's ridiculous. That boy is a ball player tall.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck you, Biggie, and your kneecaps.
God damn, sounding like my sister.
Just kick our. That's our weakness, our kneecap. You just hit us on our shins.
Oh, I already told Big. He's on site when I see him.
Yeah, he said he was gonna tackle me as soon as he see me at the airport.
Hit us in the shins. That takes us out.
Oh, once I see him off top, because we're going to DreamCon. Once I see this nigga, I'm just gonna tackle him just cause. Just cause I choose violence, and because he taller than me, and I ain't letting that shit go.
I ain't even do nothing wrong. I ain't asked for this. I wanted to be 6 foot even.
Yeah, I wanted to be 6'6". That was my dream. I was like, nigga, I'm about to hit 6'6". I'm about to go to the league. I'm gonna have a bunch of hoes, and I'm about to be living luxury. Nigga, no, I'm poor. Anyway, it's about time to wrap this thing on up, because Niggas got shit to do. Mr. Ethos over here got a whole entire game to develop, and if not, he got something to critique.
I've been doing it right now. I've been doing it. I've been multitasking.
All right. Well, let's go and get everybody's outros. You dig what I was saying? Ethos, since you was our guest, you dig what I'm saying? Go ahead and say goodbye to the people and all the good stuff.
Sure. Thanks for having me. Everybody, appreciate y'all for letting me jump in and talk about all these games and talk to Harry Potter fans, because there's not a lot of Harry Potter fans in GI, so it's actually nice to talk to people who like read the books and stuff like that. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter. My old Twitter got killed, but you can find me on Twitter at DevEthos. I work on a game called Samurai Zero. If you're hearing this, if you can wishlist it, it's on Steam, so feel free to wishlist it. Every wishlist helps in the algorithm, just like likes and shit on fucking YouTube. So yeah, if you like multiplayer action games, like fast-paced games, like a mix of like, you know, Warframe and Sekiro, and that sounds cool to you, and like Jedi Academy, you know, check my game out. You might like it. There you go. That's it.
You know what the fuck going on? We love Warframe on this side. Rambo, my brother. Know what I'm saying? Outro.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, click the podcast and listen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ethos for coming through. And RIP to Kenny, man. Kentucky got their ass whooped. He's a Lakers fan. He's a Lakers fan. And Kentucky lost. Ooh. It's a real bad year for Kenny. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Hey, yo, we need to go ahead and put Kenny on Suicide Watch, dog. It might be up for him.
Man, I love
is the biggest fucking troll.
I know, I agree with Rambo. My favorite thing is just going on Twitter Spaces. Like, I don't give a fuck about NBA shit, but I just love going to NBA Twitter Spaces, just sitting there, just listening to like LA Lakers, like literally with a gun to their heads, like like just ready to end it. Dog. Like it's
Lakers
great.
Fan was in Spaces a week ago. Dude called them ass sweat.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw what I retweeted, but somebody tweeted out, someone tweeted back in 2021, there was like a photo shoot of like LeBron, like his team, where they had like, you know, AD and all of them. He was like, who gonna beat this top four?
Team?
And then he quote tweeted it this year, and he said, I was hacked. I was hacked.
That shit was funny.
Oh, that was that Lakers fan page, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lakers fans are terrible,
that shit
bro.
was funny.
As a Lions fan, I empathize, but oh man, let me tell you, this shit's hilarious to watch.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it because my older brother's a Lakers fan.
Oh, my brother's a Lakers fan too. He's down terrible. He doesn't even talk about NBA, like basketball anymore. That's how bad it is.
Oh man, it is. I love it. It fills my heart with joy. Because here's the thing that people don't understand. I'm a Chicago fan, right? But I didn't get to fully enjoy the Jordan era until, like, you know, he's getting ready to retire for real. I had to grow up in that Kobe Shaq era, so I got to see the Lakers be good for years. For years, I grew up with that. I've been waiting for them to go through their bad year, and their time has come. And I'm enjoying. I hope they go 0-82 at some point in my life.
God damn.
You don't understand.
Is that possible without tanking?
Oh man, anything's possible.
Anything's possible, dog. I want them to go 0-82. The same way I want the Cardinals to go 0-16 in the season. I want them to go 0-82. I love it.
It's great. God bless.
Man, fuck the Lakers. Anyways, go ahead to your outro.
Man, we had a good time talking about games. Can't wait to do it again. Hope y'all enjoyed. Just be ready for a lot more content from the squad. Hopefully, as I get my shit together, I'll get content out too. We're always putting out his shit. Rambo got to get his shit together, but you know, take time. We out. That's it.
All right, folks, and as per usual, make sure you rate this thing 5 stars on every available platform that this thing is on. Spotify, Podcast, Stitcher Radio, all that. Rate the thing 5 stars. Tell a friend, tell 2 friends, tell your auntie, tell your mama, all that good stuff. Make sure you cop some of that Renegade merch. Link will be in the description box below, as well as everybody's social media links on the podcast will be linked down below. Make sure you support the homies and all the future endeavors, so on and so forth. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop that Samurai Zero wishlist, that thing, as well as support the gaming Illuminati, because as you can see, they fucks with your boys. And with that being said, folks, we out this bitch. Bye.